track of super chats?
Hell if I know! I see an error message. That's a good sign.
It used to be a good sign.
Well, okay, it used to be. It says it's not available right now, but it also says I've been live for 10 seconds with an excellent connection. So I'm getting mixed messages here.
It's like dating.
Now it says I'm ready to go live. Now it says I am live.
You're live. Congratulations.
Okay, Decker is like, yes. YouTube's fault. This is our YouTube news for today. Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Decker Shadow, the internet personality of this here. Welcome to Live and Wired episode 73, Craigzilla. Joining, as always, we have that long-haired creepy guy.
Legs.
And his beautiful legs. We have Spare Patricia.
Damn, they need some sun.
I do. Admittedly, I do.
Greetings, foolish mortals, 'tis I, Cat, not Patricia. I forgot to make the not Patricia sign I promised I would make.
Which cat is opening this door? Anyway.
Hi.
Anyway, and last but not least, because that would be bad, we have Thick Black Daddy. His beautiful eyes.
Hi, I'm Token.
Yes.
I mean, Taken.
By whom?
Anywho, yes, we're a little bit blame it on the algorithm. I don't know. It's not an algorithmic shift this time. It's just someone decided somewhere at YouTube. Hey, I got a great idea for this live streaming stuff. You know how it's working right now. It's got its own little idiosyncrasies, but we got our own ways of just figuring out just how it's done, and you get used to the controls. You're like, I wait for the error message. It means we're live and stuff like that. Well, someone decided, hey, maybe if you create a new event, maybe it should go to the same destination as just default streaming just to your channel. And we should take priority of the default streaming just to your channel. So if you create an event and then you attempt to just stream, it's not gonna fucking work. Or it will, but it's just gonna go to a default stream with your default upload little settings. Like, I would have something with an empty description saying latest review as the stream. Like, yeah, here we go. That's what we got going on. Until you go in and manually create a new stream key destination for this shit. Then you can fucking do it. And also, after creating it, you have to then manually select it, because it's not going to actually select it when you create it on the stream. It's just going to be like, well, that ain't there.
Just
I'm gonna slap your dick into your asshole, like, damn.
Don't do that.
So,
We don't have an OnlyFans. We can't do it unless we have an OnlyFans.
not yet.
All right, can I bring up something that's off the record?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're live, so it's being literally recorded.
But when they say Kiss Anime died, they changed. Like, Japan was so stern on their Piracy Act. Like, I kid you not, I hate to say this, but I was one of the guys who was on Kiss Anime, catching up on some My Hero Academia and Attack on Titan, a few other things 2 days ago. That shit went down while I was in the middle of an episode.
Big Black Daddy.
Bam, a lamb.
Big Black Daddy, message me privately. I have sources. I will just say that.
Sweet.
You
Anyway.
are so lucky I am one of those people.
Anyhow, oh boy, I gotta move this. Okay. I gotta figure, I was still in the middle of setting things up because I'm stupid and bad at my job. But other than that, things are going really well.
I mean, there are a lot of people who are stupid and bad at their job, and yet they're very successful. So, you know.
Just look at me!
It be like that.
Yep.
Oh, man. So
the only problem is, Vash, with that site, you also have to. I have made a special custom-made block list that basically blocks a lot of, like, a huge amount of the ads. So it's like, yeah.
Oh, fun.
What about Ruby? I also love/hate the fact that you're Saw, what was it, Saw 6 or Saw 7 that came out before Saw 6?
Saw 6 came out before the Saw 5 review.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
The Saw 5 review's still blocked. It still tells me I'll have to wait 48 hours from the dispute time that I submitted on July 28th. Easy date to remember, it's my birthday. I still have to wait 48 hours from then. Good to know I'm a lot younger than I feel.
I'm sure you're going... because
Kilgore, I already finished Tenjo Tenji like years ago. Grappler Baki, as well.
I mean, a lot of people about the Kiss anime thing, they're like, well, we've now just lost a lot of documentation of old classics animes and all that jazz. But there is a rumor in the rumor mill that a lot of anime studios are actually going to do a YouTube channel that will post up their old stuff, not the current new stuff.
Do they know that there's a content ID bot on YouTube and it's pretty damn harsh, especially with Japanese content?
No, it's going to be It's going to be an official one by the studios, that made the said anime.
I'm just saying, like, Creepy and I, we were doing a lot of Japanese movie reviews in the lead up to events.
Decker, the studios are hosting the sites.
I understand. Sony struck themselves with copyright claims in the midst of everyone's like, hey, there's some leaks going on with Last of Us, and we don't like that. We're gonna tear everything down, no question. And then they post their little trailer, and they just promote the tweet, and they show to millions of people on Twitter, hey, this has been removed due to a copyright claim.
So you have a gag reflex, noted.
I have one, shut up. No, and American McGee also had an issue where American McGee...
Oh, God, I remember that.
You remember that? It was like, your stuff is being claimed by American McGee. He's like, I am American McGee!
It's like, it got that response from YouTube. It's like, hey, well, the claimant, the copyright owner has made this claim, and you're going to have to prove that it's, there's something actually wrong there. And he's like, guys, my name is literally on the box!
Who was like, just because you own a copy of the game doesn't mean you are the owner. And then he was like, I'm American McGee. I made this. This is my IP. EA just distributed it for me.
Like, how many people out there do you know named American McGee?
I think that's actually his birth name too.
Yeah.
Like his parents were like super hippies.
Yeah. Oh man.
And Scott Duncan, I know. I've seen that when that happened. They did the same thing with Dragon Ball Z Broly. Someone uploaded the movie up to freaking porn. And people were actually watching it there. Yeah.
Were they fapping to it though? That's the question.
Well, apparently according to people who are friends of mine who say Broly is your type, why like, Broly is not my type. I've never watched Dragon Ball. Okay. I've watched Dragon Ball, not Z. Correction.
Okay.
Do the John Wick movies have a nice body count for you? Ooh, body count, you say?
John Wick also has cute little puppies in it.
Do those get into the body count or no?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, man.
No. Decker. Spoiler alert. At the end of the movie, he adopts a pit bull that was up to go and be added to the body count, if you catch my drift. He saves a little pit bull at the end of the movie, and it's so cute, and he thought, I like pit bulls.
Yeah, I did do a review of the original I Spit on Your Grave, but you have to understand, heading into it, I really didn't know what I was getting into. I've seen plenty of warnings of content in my life. I never actually thought one should be taken seriously.
And that is why he will never do Cannibal Holocaust.
I don't know, there's a chance. I mean, how much worse could it be? Ooh, they eat brain.
You do realize that you are...
Painting myself into a corner here?
A very, very big, bright red corner, yes.
Oh, man. So.
That's horrible. A needle pulling thread, Decker.
Dang it. So. It's a wonderful start to this stream. I know what I'm doing. Wasting time.
Yes. Decker, we want to talk about the Animal Crossing thing, since it's on the first of the thing?
Oh, yeah, that is true.
And we can promote our new merch.
Yes.
That I worked very hard on making.
But everyone remember last time on Live and Wired where Cottonelle had a little thing they were doing that for some reason they were promoting tweets on Twitter where they were saying, hey, you can get Cottonelle toilet paper patterns in Animal Crossing New Horizons. You might not poop, but you can wipe your ass. And it's like... Why? And then at the bottom, they're like, Nintendo is not affiliated with this promotion in any way. And it's like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, Nintendo extremely, extremely protective of their IPs.
Ask anyone who made a freaking Pokemon fan game.
And then Cottonelle's coming out here like, well, technically Animal Crossing New Horizons is like a social media thing, so let's just slide on into there.
German GB donated £1. Oh, I love your icon.
€1.
€1, sorry. I want to state your icon is adorable. I love Pusheen.
Ah, well, thank you very much. But yeah, on that wonderful happy note, more companies have been following suit, such as Hellmann's.
Mayonnaise from Canada.
Hellmann's is now, they've got a whole video here showing off Hellmann's Island. You like your mayonnaise? We got some mayonnaise for you, baby.
They're doing a whole event where if you donate rotten turnips, all the rotten turnips, the amount of rotten turnips they get will be donated to, food meals will be donated to food.
And that's nice. That's very nice there.
Yeah, I've even replaced my Listerine with mayonnaise, so now I gurgle mayonnaise in the morning.
Wow, you must have a very strong throat.
But it's just a thing. Like, yeah, we're just Animal Crossing New Horizons is. I guess it's just a new platform for everything.
Yes. You said McDonald's had one too.
Yeah,
right?
but McDonald's, they were like sending it into people's DMs. Like they were finding like high ranking influencer profiles online, and they were just sending them in their DMs like, "Hey, you want to have a McDonald's on your island? Because we got some designs for that. We got some designs for that right there."
I could go onto some of the creator sites where they share their designs and go and find the McDonald's somewhere.
No.
And so, wait. So there's a village.
I'm with Scott Duncan. I want some of that Hidden Valley Ranch special.
Yeah, I'm with Scott Duncan. I love it. When I was playing New Vegas, I remember it goes, "You're in the Hidden Valley," and I'm like, "Where's the ranch dressing?"
So
that sounds so white.
So yes, very nice to give food to those in need. Very confusing to see just Animal Crossing New Horizons and all the brands are showing up. So
weird.
On that note, would anyone like to have a Live and Wired t-shirt?
I do!
It is now available in Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Please share you have to share the thingy. Oh. Your stream is 30,000 years away from mine. But yes.
We got the code right down here.
Art made by yours truly. Okay, it was very simplistic, but still.
So yes, we have Live and Wired t-shirts created by Kat, the resident artist. So it is true art.
Yes, simplistic. More designs will be happening in the future. I just did this whip up just as a response to the...
Oh man, you hate my t-shirt idea then.
We can't do penises.
Oh, you can in Animal Crossing New Horizons.
You can do a penis. I'm allergic to them.
One of the first things people made in an Animal Crossing New Horizons custom clothes thing was effectively a nude mod.
Valid.
Fucking Animal Crossing?
Yeah. You forget, grown-ass adults love Animal Crossing.
Who's jacking off the fucking non-textured triangles? What?
Okay. You need to understand something.
Retro.
When New Horizons came out, there were people actually selling their nudes through New Horizons. They were like, "Give me $500 and I will give you a pattern of my nudes on New Horizons." Pixelated as balls, and I don't think anyone actually could enjoy them.
Mom, these white people at it again.
No.
Dank Arc, I don't even know.
What, you don't want to understand about nudes being sold on Animal Crossing?
No Live and Wired redacted masks?
Oh, Lord. Why am I being looked at for this? I mean, yes, I am the artist, but what would we do?
Huh.
Just black mask, Live and Wired. Or coughing and dead.
Live and Wired covering your nose because it's giving you like cocaine injections.
God, it annoys me when I see people wearing masks and their noses are exposed. I'm like, that's not how you wear a mask.
Damn, my hair is messed
up. Nose is exposed, hanging off the ears, just warming the chin. There's one.
I love warming the chin ones at Walmart. It's like.
So I'm
going to be the first to shoot this off. Hey, someone donated 8. What the fuck is that? Was it Australian? Austrian?
Either...
Antarctica? Alaska? No, Alaska's still USA.
Did you know Alaska left the United States a while back? It's in our news.
Wait, what?
Making a joke, Decker.
Huh?
Oh, you sounded so serious. I was like, about
Really?
to Google the shit out of this.
I sounded really me laughing at my my own joke.
Okay. I'm going to be first to shoot this off. But the Halo Infinite, I'm just bringing this off because I'm much more of a gamer than a movie reviewer.
Hey.
Halo Infinite got fucking shot down. Anybody seen the the review of it? Whoo, laddie!
They showed off. Everyone's like, "Hey, your first Xbox showcase, where you said you were gonna get the first glimpse of gameplay. Well, that didn't fucking count." So like, okay, you want gameplay? How about some Halo gameplay? And they showed it for like, was it 2-3 minutes of just playing through Halo?
8 minutes. No, it was like 7. It was like 7 minutes long. I don't know which one you saw.
Okay, fine. It was. Time flies when you're like, "Wow, I can count the polygons."
Decker. I was about to say the stream was right now showing the little arrow, the little clicky finger right on a Thick Black Daddy's face, and I was like, "Can you please remove it? It's bothering me." No.
What are you on about? Edible COVID mask.
So.
That's called edible panties.
So.
Yeah,
Shaboom.
We're just complaining.
Craig here is the main thing that has come out.
Craig?
Of the showcase of the amazing next-gen graphics of the Series X.
What's Craig?
Craig is the little nickname that they've given the what the hell is he called again? Damn it! My mind just drew a blank. I wrote it down earlier. Let me say Brute. Yes, a brute.
Oh, that thing!
Oh God,
I thought you were trying to. I will legit. It's on the thumbnail. I legit thought, is there going to be another freaking Planet of the Apes movie? Is Decker going to have ape sex dreams again?
I love this one meme. Someone took the picture of one of the brutes and put it on the force. Put it on the front of an old Xbox game called Brute Force.
Oh yeah, we could probably find some Craig memes.
No, not the memes.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I believe in it.
It looks like crap.
It looks like.
How are you going to showcase like your new console with like 2009 graphics?
I was going to say it looks like high quality PS3 cutscene graphics.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was 4K 60.
That looks like it's from the PS2.
I mean, it looks like it could be 4K 60 that the Xbox One X could do, but. Yeah.
So where the hell's my shoulder hurting?
You expect me not to make a masturbation joke?
Bite me.
But yeah, there's a few Craig memes out there, you could say.
I believe it.
Yeah, little gamer, we are worried about Decker if he's going to start having.
Don't forget the poll
again. Yeah, don't forget the poll.
I did forget the poll. All I know how to do is forget things.
Decker, you're getting old.
Now, I was getting fucking dinner.
Oh, Taco Bell, give me.
What the hell is that?
That is a soft taco supreme. Thank you very much.
Oh. Okay.
No, it was. I think he's talking about some weird, sounded like old modem connection sounds.
Tea or lemonade for summer drink.
But yes. The
coffee with whiskey in it.
Oh,
that's not a drink.
Not with that attitude.
Water. I had a lot of iced tea earlier.
Water. It has water in it. It's all liquidy.
Beer.
You know, drinking alcohol dehydrates you, right?
Hey, you know what will rehydrate you? More beer.
Del Taco is better? Yeah, well, I don't have a Del Taco in this town.
What's Del Taco?
It's the taco.
That's
Bear.
El Taco.
Are you correcting me on Spanish?
Sí.
But yeah.
Calm down there, Angelo Saxton.
The thing is about that Xbox game showcase, I actually rather enjoyed it, personally.
Zaki Neko 77 donated $2, going Animal Crossing body count rises.
Oh yes, I had enough.
Yeah.
I did enough nice little tint, color shifted pictures, walking around with an axe with a smile.
I feel kind of awkward because I didn't come across a game that really struck me during the Xbox broadcast thing.
I missed it.
The thing is, it's like, none of them made me go like, holy shit, I have to go out and get that. But then they're like, hey, by the way, all this shit's coming out on Game Pass, launches day one on it. And I was like, okay, so I'm just getting all that. Okay, that works for me.
Let's see if I can get a reminder.
I think the only game that really made me wish that I had an Xbox, even though I never bought one, just so I wasn't going to buy an Xbox just to play this one game, but a game that kind of made me wish that I did was Jet Set Radio.
Oh yeah, Jet Set Radio Future was an Xbox exclusive.
It's getting a
spiritual successor.
From the Cyberpunk. No, what was it? Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. And the best part is, you want to know the best part is? They even got Hideki Naganuma on the project.
I'm going to pretend I know who that is.
So, I almost said a bad word.
I'll get the paddle prod.
Dirty, filthy necromancer. You listen here, Namekian. He's the dude that made the music for Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future. So they got him on board.
Yay! I had a friend. I got introduced to Jet Set Radio because a friend of mine was like, "You're stressed. Listen to this," and it's like a live stream radio station thing with all the Jet Set Radio music. He's like, "Listen to this. Stop being stressed."
Now that would be a cool idea. Carlos Angel dropped $5, and Decker Creepy Japan Travel Blog 2021 possible for Godzilla theme park review.
Well, I guess I could jump over to the Godzilla Museum. It is a limited time thing, so if we would want to do a little romp over there, which I would enjoy, we'd have to do it soon. The only issue is that
money.
Well, yeah, I remember the surprise when we went to Japan last time.
Decker, just start an OnlyFans and hopefully you don't connect it to your PayPal.
I'm going to have to just research what the fuck are the festival weeks in that country to avoid it.
Oh, you don't want to go to the festival, the giant wooden penis?
Not if it costs 5 times as much to get a hotel room as it otherwise would.
Valid point.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I went down the list of games that was announced. Nothing's really popping out at me except for Phantasy Star Online 2 Genesis.
Yeah, but that's pretty much that's just going to be effectively free to play for everyone. So
that's the only thing that kind of caught my eye.
So that's on PC as well.
The gunk kind of tickled me a little bit. As much as I love racing games, Forza Motorsport just Fable. I don't have a lot of hope for it.
I know no one has hope for Fable. I remember getting excited for Fable 3, and I was like, "Oh, this is crap." And then
you got smoker's lung.
The Fable for the Kinect, I was like, "Okay, this is interesting. I'm not gonna get it because I don't own a Kinect." And then like more Fable games, and they were all horrible. I just want like back to the roots, original Fable kind of situation.
Well, that's kind of the vibe I got from the little teaser they had. But then again, it was just a teaser, so that's not really exactly something to base a bunch of things off of.
And Everwild did look interesting. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Anything saying about Beyond Good and Evil? Because I remember there was an announcement for it a couple of years ago, and then
I didn't see anything Beyond Good and Evil at the Xbox showcase.
Zaki Neko donated Zaki Neko 77 donated $3, going, "I'm doing drugs, mask."
Oh yes, the cocaine-filled Live and Wired mask. I'm doing drugs.
Why is it always cocaine? Why can't it be something softer?
Okay, I misread what Timothy Armstrong said, but Decker, if you ever do a Black Panther movie, review of the Black Panther movie, you gotta have me just randomly out of nowhere, Wakanda forever, just in completely random increments of the review.
Do you want to borrow my Wakanda shirt?
Maybe.
I have a Black Panther shirt that was custom designed, and it's the Black Panther logo, and it's really awesome. It's purple and black.
So you like blacks, huh?
But yeah, the Godzilla Museum. That's a thing. That's built. Or at least they're building it. No, I do not want notifications, you son of a bitch.
I was just shocked that they're actually doing it because I remember they closed down their One Piece museum because of Redacted.
No,
it was a One Piece museum.
Oh yeah, it was massive.
I'm a little upset that in relation to this, I've had my most viewed tweet ever. Where it's just that people were sharing this, showing zip lines going into Godzilla's mouth, saying they're straight up building that. You can zip line into Godzilla's mouth. So I was like, finally, my kaiju love, my weeb tendencies, my adrenaline addiction, and vore fetish all rolled into one. And that tweet of mine has over 30,000 impressions now.
This is better than you. This is better than. Never mind.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the zip line. Little I want to go plan.
On $10 says they don't allow anyone over 200 pounds on that ride. Because if it's anything like the zip line at Gatorland, they don't allow anyone over like 150, I think.
Is it Meth Gatorland?
What is
for the love of God, Decker? We'll workshop the script later. You need to
maybe that just needs to be a live stream.
They've got the museum. They're gonna have like Godzilla, Mechagodzilla, Mothra.
A fetish in which one family says
Mothra?
and eat.
Yeah, Mothra in the museum.
If you're too good, yeah, Mothra.
I made a mistake. I googled what a vore was. I didn't know what it was. Yeah, it's probably best you don't say it.
Admission to the museum will cost 1,000 yen, which is not bad, for adults, and 800 yen for children. The children's ticket inclusive of the Fukimoroshi workshop. The phone.
That's a ringtone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a second. Just a second. Yeah.
Hey, mute yourself. Yeah.
Flamethrower Fluff Salisbury donated $5 saying, "Do they play Blue Oyster Cult over and over at the museum? Why would they play Blue Oyster Cult?"
Hello.
I don't question it.
Don't feel the rain. I love the night.
Yeah, it's Japan.
It is Japan. But is there a Gamera section?
I mean, when Decker and I were at the airport, we heard Fergie-licious over the PA system. So, no, I'm not making that up. We were sitting in a cafe, and all of a sudden, so delicious and nutritious. Yeah.
Mothra, don't dance the Fergie.
You know, the only thing I know about Fergie is that she was with Black Eyed Peas and she destroyed herself singing the national anthem at some baseball game.
I also know that Fergalicious definition makes the boys go loco. How white can I say that line?
Violently.
Oh, Godzilla's a Blue Oyster Cult song.
Godzilla versus Hulk.
I thought
Godzilla versus Hulk.
Godzilla wins.
No.
Thighs, dude. Godzilla. No. Massive.
Do you say thighs?
Yes.
I heard thighs.
Thighs, you.
Yeah. I don't get. Let's go back to the year of 1992 where Godzilla punched a universe and broke it.
Let's go back to the year of.
Let's go back to the year when Decker watched that Mothra movie that broke his mind.
Let's go back to the year when Decker watched the freaking Animal Crossing porno movie. No, I don't know if that's a thing. The Planet of the Apes porno movie. Let's go back to a time when Decker could hear us.
It's just a video of a bunch of me. I don't understand.
Planet of the Apes, people in really bad ape costumes and no ape sex.
Yeah, that was really confusing. Of all things not to include in a Planet of the Apes porno, it's actually fucking an ape.
Mega Strike Head.
Like, am I the only one here? You had more hints of ape fucking in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes.
Mm-hmm.
There was more romantic interest between human and ape in that than there was in the fucking porn.
Yeah, that's how AIDS happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is weird. Were you expecting human on ape or just ape?
I don't know. Was Tarzan a virgin before Jane came around, or was he clapping gorilla cheeks?
Yes, on the virgin bit. Tucker just left himself. Oh. So
You ran them off.
I did. Yay! So we're stuck here without Decker.
Everyone is trapped watching us instead of Decker.
Well, now we can let's workshop Methgator while we're here.
I don't know. I just want some Cheetos mac and cheese now. That sounds delicious to me.
That does sound good. Is that wrong that I want to actually try that? Cheetos mac and cheese?
I want to be that.
I kind of want it with Doritos. I don't know why. That should be disgusting, but that...
Like what? Nacho cheese, Cool Ranch, sweet chili?
Cool Ranch.
Oh, yeah. You know
Cool
what I did one time? I got a bag of Cheetos. Like your typical $1.29, whatever the hell they cost now.
The crunchy ones?
The crunchy ones. Like I beat the living shit out of them and sprinkled them with the season I typically use to make fried chicken. Covered the fried chicken in them, deep fried them. Delicious.
I did the same thing, but with Doritos, and I baked them. Nacho cheese Doritos, breaded chicken.
Kat and I were watching this YouTube thread. It was, shit you not, it was Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg was showing Martha Stewart how to make fried chicken, his version of it. And I forget what they were using. Refresh my memory, Kat. Was it?
I'm sorry. I was too hypnotized by watching Snoop Dogg teach Martha Stewart how to cook fried chicken.
Decker had to take a phone call.
Right. It's like Cheetos, or he was using Cheetos or something, but he used that to bread the chicken before they deep fried it. But it looked really, really good.
I remember on the Steve Harvey show, there was like a fried chicken wing company, and they would make stuffed fried chicken wings. There was one with like mac and cheese. There was another one that was stuffed with like collard greens in it, and Steve Harvey just kept eating them during the interview, like enjoying the crap out of them. And
it was like really good.
Yeah, because it was like, hold on one moment, just ate a whole chicken wing.
Kat did say something funny to me during that video, though, that we were watching. She pointed out to me, and she was at 100% correct. When you think about it, only one of them was the felon, and it wasn't Snoop Dogg.
Oh, yeah. I saw that meme. It was great.
And I just kind of, when she said that, I just kind of... You know what? It just, and I just started winding back. I just went back in time to when I was in eighth grade, and Snoop Dogg was like, you know, Snoop Dogg could do no wrong, and I was just imagining, like, if I knew then what I know now, and I had said that.
The baby got back ribs.
Oh yeah, Snoop Dogg has a Yo Shorty, it's your birthday cake recipe. I was like seeing myself in front of a crystal ball with my classmates around and going, I see in the future Martha Stewart will host a cooking show with Snoop Dogg, and only one of them has done Hard Time. and it isn't Snoop Dogg.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was it? Oh crap. There was a Snoop Dogg, apparently he's really good at rolling sushi. Like, apparently he did sushi rolling with an actual sushi master, and he said his level of rolling sushi was like the same level as
Cylons versus the Borg. I'd watch that.
It was like near the same level as a master sushi roller. We all know why he's good at rolling sushi.
Cylons versus the Borg.
So Barry Bluebird
on the Borg, they just seem more organized than Cylons.
I don't know, but you can never know. But it's easy to tell who is a Borg, but not a Cylon.
That is true.
Barry Bluebird donated $5, going, would dressing in a movie accurate costume at a furry convention count as fursuiting? Yes, maybe. I know people who dress in movie accurate monster costumes at furry conventions.
He's not affiliated. Wait, Decker, are you affiliated on Twitch?
Affiliated? Yes.
I don't think so.
Partner, no.
I'm affiliated almost. I need like 5 more I need 5 more followers.
Oh, because it's Zubri said if you know that multi-streaming or restreaming is against their terms of service.
Really? I was not aware of this.
Yeah, I may have forgotten about that completely.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just don't tell him. You'll be all right.
Well, in what way is it against the terms of service?
Oh,
it's not like he signed with an exclusivity contract.
Yeah.
No, it's more like an affiliate users agreement rights kind of thing. So in other words, you're technically you can get in trouble for streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now.
Because Twitch is a bunch.
So now I'm gonna have to look at the Twitch affiliate multi-stream.
Yeah, because Streamlabs doesn't. Because Streamlabs offers multi-streaming, and it's like they don't say anything about, hey, if you do this, it's against the rules.
Well, Streamlabs is not going to say it because Streamlabs is not Twitch. There are still other places you can multi-stream to.
Why would Twitch be so pissy about YouTube streaming?
Ask Google.
Google, Amazon, are you too busy but fighting each other over the Jello pit again?
Butt fighting? Did I hear butt fighting?
Yeah.
24-hour exclusivity period?
Wow.
Is that what I heard?
So I was only like publishing the VODs to YouTube a day later just because I was lazy.
I did like a week later.
This seems like a pretty major thing to just kind of be like a passing.
Yeah, if it's because like you would think they would write that in big bold red letters or blue letters or purple.
What's your opinion on the Hacksmith version of the Aliens Power Loader?
Don't tell him about it.
That would pretty much mean that I just have to stop streaming live and wired to Twitch. And it would just be gaming content, which would suck.
I think it would be awesome, and me and Decker needs to get one so we can fucking battle bots each other and some shit.
How about you figure out?
What are we talking about now? I think I missed something.
Power loader. Someone made a power loader.
Oh,
yeah. Emilio Valdez, excuse me, asked what are our opinions of the Hacksmith version of the Aliens Power Loader.
Hacksmith version?
Yeah, so, a hacksmith is a guy who basically makes
like blacksmith, but like life hacks.
Yeah, but 90% less Will Smith.
Yes.
I don't know. That's the only blacksmith I know.
It's really stupid, but it is somewhat enforced. Dang it.
She openly admitted that she cheated on him with like some guy more than half his age. Like, why'd you do it? You ain't give me that dick.
R.I.P. Abraham Lincoln. Decker just made the anime girl sound when eating his Taco Bell. Someone! Oh crap, we're not on Twitch anymore. We can't clip it. Damn it!
Who the fuck knows that sound effect?
What? I do.
Well, what other sound effects are you supposed to make when you eat tacos?
Not You're not supposed to be going, how? You're not.
I didn't hear the I just heard the crunch.
I heard the Decker.
I've heard him make that sound so many times over the years. We were in Japan the first time he made that sound, okay?
Every single time I bit into an onigiri, I'm just like, how?
Pretty much. And we ate, like, onigiri was like the most nourishing, the cheapest but most nourishing thing that we could find to eat. So we ate onigiri a lot. It was actually quite good. Believe it or not, like, if you're in a pinch in Japan and you just need something like inexpensive but will fill you up for at least a little while, buy like an onigiri and just
Yeah, I made onigiri once. It took like 3 hours to make because you gotta wash the damn rice multiple times and then soak the rice and then cook the rice and then let the rice sit for a while.
Oh, Barry Bluebird, that's what you think.
Oh no, we just didn't read it, I guess. New Doc Prime dropped 2 pounds saying, would kids version be the Dirtzilla from Shin?
Yes. Oh, I love
spicy white cheddar mac and cheese with bacon.
Part of it.
Please.
I think the idea was more that it was, Godzilla's more, kind of tadpole form, and Godzilla comes from the sea, so fish-like in a way, I guess. But it just is like,
Wait, the Fresh Prince is getting a reboot?
Yeah, a dark, gritty reboot.
How's it gonna be a dark, gritty reboot?
Well, it's gonna be a more serious reboot because apparently a fan made a "What if the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a serious show, not a comedy?" Right, like a drama. And they made YouTube. The execs.
Did they miss half the episodes?
Most likely. No, but like
it went into some pretty heavy shit sometimes.
I know. True. But I guess some TV execs and Will Smith himself saw it and really liked it, and they offered this person to actually make a pilot.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Does this mean that Will Smith is going to be playing Uncle Phil in this new incarnation?
I want that. I miss Uncle Phil.
I still like all the Fresh Prince memes. Still so relevant.
Was it just me when, like, whenever Will did something stupid, did you actually feel just a little bit bad for Uncle Phil? Because it just seemed to me like sometimes he was a stick in the mud, but sometimes he would just be like, the hell is this shit now?
Yeah, because he most likely had very well-behaved children, and Will Smith, not saying he's a horrible child, but he is a teenager who is a little bit more free, more...
It's a lot of teenagers.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yeah.
And I loved it when they were on Suicide Squad. One of the few things I enjoyed about Suicide Squad was the interviews where they were doing a "How well do you know your co-star" quiz thing, and Margot Robbie got asked, "True or false? Will Smith is from New York," and she goes, "No, he's from West Philadelphia, born and raised." She did the whole Fresh Prince crap. I'm like, this movie's not as good as it could have been, but that was good.
I said Fresh Prince was more like a comedy drama, more comedy than
Carlton had a gun. Oh god.
I would say
Uncle Phil was Shredder
drama.
on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the day.
Right. But yeah, like I actually feel like that would be weirdly appropriate. But yeah. Also, it's kind of implied that Will Smith's character in the show was a bit more free range. Like it's implied he was raised by his mom. His mom was a single mom raising him, and she obviously had to work. So it seems like he grew up, more as a latchkey kid, and he was not used to his uncle Phil and Aunt Vivian just being constantly around.
Not like helicopter parent, but
But still around more than he was used to.
I still let him wear those damn shorts and the sideways hat all the fucking time.
You know what I really like? Will Smith was in crop tops. Can we please, 90s fashion, bring back men in crop tops? Please. Decker,
in
creepy,
the Friday
start
movies? Craig's father in the Friday. Are you talking about John Witherspoon? He said Timothy Armstrong said he missed John Witherspoon, basically.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Kat just wanted to have hot, good-looking men in crop tops, so I can just.
And yet you're asking Decker and I to wear them. I don't.
If you start the trend, then you get other. Good point. We should be asking someone more popular on YouTube.
You know what?
I had a nice beer belly to show off.
Here's a life tip that I take upon myself. If you have little to no expectations, you'll never be disappointed.
So it's kind of like me with the Xbox Game Showcase. I'm like, what fucking exclusives are they going to show?
Congratulations, we are making porn, the video game.
They've got Forza. It has cars.
Oh, you didn't know about the JRPG?
The emotional scene. Oh, everybody knows about the emotional scene with Will Smith and his dad. It was sad.
Oh, yeah.
And
unfortunately, I cried more when Dom found his wife in Gears of War 2, so shoot me.
Oh no, you just activated Decker's anger card. Walking away. Hi, Chibi Thulu, protect me.
I'm not angered. I just played through like almost every single Gears of War now. I've played through every mainline Gears of War now. Thank you, Game Pass. I got my Xbox working again. Did you know that?
Well, I do now.
It's still broken, but it works.
What, did you attach like an AC unit to it?
Practically. Well, you see, the thing is, the fan stopped working. The fan just wasn't fucking working. So I was like, man, what am I doing? I got a new fan. I swapped out the fans. It still didn't work. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I put the old fan back in. I'm trying all kinds of stuff. I took the little wire out for the voltage regulator because I know that's how a 4-pin fan works. And that still didn't work. And I'm like, shit. So then I take the fan out, and I just take all the wires out of the fan, and I'm just testing them with a 9-volt battery, like, okay, what does what on this thing? And I'm getting it to do some weird twitchy semi-spins, and it's just not really going, so I can't find out any way to hook those wires up to really get the fan just going. So I'm like, what the fuck, I'm testing some more things out with a 9-volt battery, up until there was a little bit of smoke and an electrical burning smell. And then I was like, you know what?
Did you win?
I think it's time to stop fucking with the fan with the 9-volt battery. Pretty sure whatever I'm doing, it ain't helping.
Decker,
so I just put it all back together, stick it back in the Xbox, and I'm like, man, I just left it there for a couple of months, and I was like, I still really want to play this Xbox, and it's technically functional, it's just the fucking fan doesn't work. So I had this idea.
Well, your house is not on fire, so it must have worked.
I got this.
I
I got this little desk fan. Now, the desk fan, just normally, it's a little not effective, because you're just blowing at the plastic around it, and most of the air is just dissipating outward. But I also got a plastic grocery bag. And I wrapped it around the side of the Xbox, and I put a rubber band on it. And
so
then I
opened
opened the other end, put it on the fan, put a rubber band on it. And I turned that shit up, blew air into the thing, and I'm like, yeah. And then I had the Xbox running for a little bit. And then, after having it run for a little while, the internal fan turned on again. Except I fried the fucking voltage regulator in it. So it just goes, whoa! But it works. It's broken, but it works.
Decker,
Splattervision dropped $2. He says, "What's up, Shecker Daddo?"
I'm just talking about how I broke my broken Xbox and it works now.
Decker, it's like an episode of MacGyver.
Except... The 2 brokes makes a fix.
Yeah. So 2 broke girls are 1 fixed way.
I got to be just as disappointed grounded as everybody else.
Wait, 2 broke girls, no cup?
No.
I'm gonna make myself an android in Phantasy Star Online, and with a gun, I'm just gonna go like get all the XP and all the meseta. It's gonna be awesome.
That is why everyone's so excited about Phantasy Star Online 2. I legitimately
because we waited a decade for it.
I get that, but it's just another MMO that's gonna try to take your money. As you can tell, I've been playing MMOs for a long ass time.
Then don't give them your money.
But it's
free to play.
Phantasy Star.
Yeah, you're complicating something out of nothing.
That was my shit growing up.
Okay.
You sound violently biased.
Well, that and food, just generally is having enough food to eat. But when I was fed, I also liked Phantasy Star.
Did I like your joke? What joke? What joke are you talking about? Chris Rock in the next season of Fargo?
Got it working, but at what cost? My dignity?
I never watched Terminator Dark Fate. I'm sorry.
Xbox go, ooh. Oh, yes. Time for Decker getting a new Xbox. Yeah, that's the main reason why I'm looking forward to the Series X.
Hold on. Russell Mullen said this is the most unattractive live stream I've ever witnessed. And why are you here?
Yeah, buddy. If it's not
why are you wasting your time? Is this
okay? I'll get the shirt off.
Is this the attention you want? We saw a nipple. Nice.
Decker, no, you gotta do that.
I'll join you. No, that's how much you're gonna get. No Hershey's Kisses for you.
There.
Yes, armpit hair.
Okay, creepy. Make with the legs.
So wait, if Decker has a nipple.
Oh my god, did you shave your legs? They look like porcelain.
No, he's very light body hair. Don't ask how I know that. Anyway, no. So if Decker shows the chest, Creepy shows the legs. Who wants to be the head?
Who wants to give some head? Did I hear that correctly?
So, moving on with the news.
I was making a Voltron reference, buddy.
You fucking nerd. Go get some dick.
Never! There's a plague going on.
Anyway, in talking about video games and the Xbox Game Showcase and how Halo Infinite's really made a lot of people go, huh. And that too.
Sorry, I'm dying. Asthma.
Well,
I'm imagining the Urkel played by The Rock.
Halo Infinite has been delayed.
Because it looks ugly.
No.
It is no longer coming out alongside the Xbox Series X. It has been delayed to 2021 so that they can maybe actually finish it.
Because it's ugly.
Pretty much. Got a little thing. It's like the quote from the official statement I've here is, "The decision to shift our release is the result of multiple factors that have contributed to development challenges, including the ongoing redacted-related impacts affecting us all this year. I want to acknowledge the hard work from our team at 343 Industries, who have remained committed to making a great game and finding solutions to development challenges. However, it is not sustainable for the well-being of our team or the overall success of the game to ship it this holiday."
I would love to play the Doom Eternal DLC, just saying, off the record. And...
I'd like to...
They're literally just remaking the graphics. They make it better. Of course, I don't know how
can they make it better? The bloody goriness already makes me tingle.
Ray tracing.
I think. No, wait, no, that ain't happening because they're using AMD APU, so that ain't happening.
What?
Nerd.
What ain't
Are
happening?
you calling me the nerd?
The new. I said that like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, the new Xbox is using an AMD APU, so I don't see how that's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
Ray tracing on the Xbox Series X.
Well,
I think they did say something about it, but I think it's going to be like their version of it, AMD's version of it.
Well, yeah, it's like AMD has their... It's a weird thing. It's like they got some RDNA 2 features in the... RDNA 2 isn't necessarily out yet, but there's the features of it, and they got some ray tracing stuff. That's the stuff that's going on with both the Series X and the PS5, so... It's... Yeah. It's like I think the new Xbox's release is getting hurt more and more with each passing month. That's the thing that doesn't really make sense to me, though, is the whole idea that... I mean, I have to acknowledge it because fucking everyone is saying that now it's less attractive without Halo. But I'm just sitting here like, number one, I wasn't the most hyped for Halo in the first place. But number two, they already said that Halo Infinite was also coming out on Xbox One. So
it's not like it's an excuse.
It's not. You already did not need the Series X for that.
That'd be great if the new Xbox first day Red Ring comes back. Oh.
A friend of mine is telling me I need to take my glasses off because my screen keeps freaking reflecting off of my glasses.
Well, you need to be able to see, though.
But
no,
Yeah, do you want to deal with my freaking Tim Burton eyes, everyone? You want to deal with this?
Every time I don't know. Every time I look at the Halo video, I'm like sneaking a peek at it like right now. It doesn't look like that bad. Like everything's like crazy high resolution. Textures actually look really good. The lighting, I think this more realistic-esque look they're going for kind of backfired. I think that's what the issue is. If they maybe applied more fantasy sci-fi look to it.
Brandon Kilgore said Motorcycle US dropped $5. Read it, Decker.
Bad Decker. Never responded to a tweet thanking you for inspiring me to have the courage to do a webcomic. Well, you and Creepy. Sorry.
Go to the corner. Oh, good. I am the bossy one. No, Brandon Kilgore underneath that comment was like, Creepy's the sexy of the group, Decker's the loud one, Cat is the feminine presence, and Thick Black Daddy is the one who can legally allow official diversity.
I was trying not to laugh at that. Fuck you.
Wait, why am I? Well, I mean, yes, I am the feminine presence, but ouch! I got labeled the girl. What is this? A child action movie?
Dude, Scott Duncan, check out this thing called Sage, S-A-G-E. You will find way more better fan-made Sonic games than Sega will ever produce at this point.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I played quite a few of them.
Oh,
in fact, one
your keyboard's on fire, Thick Black Daddy. There's a lot of smoke.
It'll be all right. I have like 3 keyboards. It'll be all right.
Only 3?
Yeah.
But you need a lot more, so you can be like that dude in Kill la Kill who has keyboards all over his body.
Bless that man. But yeah, in fact, if you Scott Duncan, if you like fighting games, there's a Sonic fan game called Sonic Smackdown.
Wait,
it plays like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Everyone got moves. Everyone has combos. There's 14 characters now, and they're still adding more. All for free. You can donate to the cause. I donated a healthy, I think it was like $33 because I don't know, I'm weird like that.
I just that reminds me of Sonic the Fighters, but that was only in Japan.
Yeah. So
it came out on a Sonic compilation back on a PS2. I want to say PS2 or Xbox 360. It was still pretty fun, albeit a bit weird and running on the Virtua Fighter engine, but it was still pretty fun.
Well, yeah, it was pretty much a mod for Virtua Fighter. They're like, hey, what if we take this and we put in a bunch of Sonic characters? But at the time, there actually weren't that many Sonic characters, so they had to make a bunch up.
And like,
yeah, Sonic Mania is technically a fan-made game just backed by Sega.
You know, No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what aren't there like all those characters from that Sonic fighting game, like the ones that were made for the Sonic fighting game, have never been in another Sonic game, or like?
They used some of them in Sonic Mania.
Minus Sonic Mania. That one was actually good. Ouch.
Yeah, I think Sonic Smackdown's a lot better. Scott Duncan, yeah. Controls are good, graphics are good. It's so good. Please read my comment above, the one making fun of Cat. Huh? Apparently you were being poked fun.
Why are people like making fun of me? Is it because I'm the girl?
Probably.
Thanks a lot, Decker.
Patriarchy!
That's my job, Decker.
I was gonna stream sexism, but yeah, that works too.
We can't see your Tim Burton eyes because you're blurry as hell. I'm not blurry. According to my screen, I look fine.
Well, yeah.
What?
No, I'm saying my screen. According to my screen, I don't look blurry.
Oh.
Yeah, but you gotta think of your upload that's going towards the stream.
Oh yes, because my sister decided to play Roblox late at night. Stop doing that!
Because on my screen, yeah, you look a little blocky. About as blocky as them Roblox.
You're as blocky as them Roblox.
Speaking of video games, because that's like all the news we have right now, Resident Evil Village was shown off, and they say it's going to be the longest Resident Evil game using the RE engine, which doesn't exactly say much.
Resident Evil is told through the eyes of M. Night Shyamalan.
I'm not watching that.
Pretty much, but like the RE engine, the Capcom's in-house engine that they use for Resident Evil, and they also used it for Devil May Cry. They say that
one.
They say that Resident Evil Village will be the longest Resident Evil game using that engine. So using that caveat, I was like, well, so then it's probably not going to be as long as Resident Evil 4.
So it's going to be another first-person game?
Yes.
I do kind of miss 4 and 5 with the third-person aspect. I'm not going to speak of 6. That was just Michael Bay.
We don't speak of 6.
But yeah, the only Resident Evil games to use the RE engine are 7 and 2 and 3 Remake.
Mm-hmm.
I got it, finally.
So that's not exactly saying much is going to be the longest one. It could be 7 hours long, and there you go. It's the longest Resident Evil game using the RE engine.
Also, is it just me, but is it just me, or did as the graphics and the controls for Resident Evil got better, the games actually got progressively worse? Because it seems like when you had the clunkier characters that moved around like a tank, it was actually more of a challenge and scarier because, you can push the control forward. You can try and get someone around the zombie, but that doesn't mean physics are going to work in the game the way you want them to. So,
are you talking about the R1, R2 remake?
Yeah, no, not the remake, the original ones.
Oh, the original ones, okay.
Yeah, no.
I think Creepy was saying on the R2 remake before is he tried it but didn't like it mainly because in a video game you expect there to be video and you to be able to see what is going on
instead of gray and gray.
You know what's kind of weird? I enjoyed Resident Evil 7 just because how detailed the gore was.
Oh, that too. I think
they went balls to the wall with that shit.
See, I played it entirely in VR, and that kind of muddied my experience, because as much as everyone tells you it's an example of some of the great stuff you could do with VR, it's a pretty shit VR game. It's a fine game itself, but its VR implementation was ass.
And the other reason why... I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I think also Resident Evil suffers from something very similar to what Silent Hill suffered through. Silent Hill fan. Where basically writers, the original team left. So the original old school magic wasn't there. And then people basically were relying so hard on the more beloved older series that, when they try to do something new, either the fans might get really, really pissy, or they would just be like, hey, you remember that thing from the old game? Hey, look, we're referencing it. Look, sexy bobblehead nurses, just like in the second game. Oh, look, pyramid.
I'm okay with the sexy bobblehead nurses.
They don't work unless they're representing sexual repression.
I always have sexual repression. No. It can reference my sexual repression, okay?
And one thing I would never, ever forget from Resident Evil 7, because I actually legit, no joke here. I actually had a dream about this. I had a dream about the mom and her beehive pussy.
I've had that
That
once.
shit.
I saw that shit in VR.
That shit scared the shit out of me, and I
could not look away. I was that horrified. I was so horrified for what I saw.
I turned down 3 fuck buddies because of that shit.
Okay, dumb question for those of us who didn't watch a high quality recording of Resident Evil 7. Was there like the beehive vagina? Did you see like pretend and?
I'm not even sure.
No, stop!
What?
What I remember though is
Did you see curtains?
Spider creatures came out of it.
This woman right here. Nah, bro.
Like, was it that detailed, or was it
no? Stop.
It was just a black
For the love of
void?
God, stop.
I need to know.
No, I'm laughing at Scott. The bees, not the bees. Oh God. Not the pussy bees. I smell like fish. No.
They're in my eyes. They're in my eyes. Well, now you can deal with that scene again and not have to be frightened of it. Just think of Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I would have loved to have voiced Rook in Fantasy Strike, but no.
Yeah, like that was. I was so horrified, and yet I could not look away. I just found myself.
Oh my God!
Like trying to wrap my head around it.
Why is Brandon Kilgore telling me to mute?
Whatever.
I'll mute Cat real fast.
Fuck you.
But someone did mention the Resident Evil games versus the movie. That is not even a contest.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Once they get
as much shit as I can level at the games, at least I could still say it is Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
The only I forgot which Resident Evil movie it was, but there was this one particular scene where they recreated the Wesker fight from Resident Evil 4. That was the only thing I liked about it. Also because I love Wesker as a villain.
You'll give me an egg.
But most of the characters from the video games in the Resident Evil movies pretty much just exist for Alice to show up how much more awesome she is than them.
Or to be like, hey, you remember Resident Evil 2? Here's Jill. No, wait, Jill? Was Jill in the second one? No, wait.
Jill was in the first and third one.
Sorry, you remember Resident Evil 3? Here's Jill in her Resident Evil 3 outfit. Look! And now she's dead.
They brought her back.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, being dead in Resident Evil doesn't necessarily like.
Yeah. She was immune. I know she was immune to the zombie virus thing, whatever the shit was called.
Yeah.
There was the T virus, the G virus, the C virus. What the fuck else is there?
Yeah, Alice got superpowers and they got taken away in one of the last movies. Why? I don't know.
Taken away, then given back, then taken away again, then given back.
But yeah, like I remember there was one scene in the first Resident Evil movie that I actually did kind of like. It was the scene where
was it the laser room?
The laser room is awesome. Everyone loves the laser room. Names.
Okay, the laser room was okay, but I'm talking about the scene where they're trying to get the power back on, but in the process they unlock all like the areas that were sealed up, and for the first time you see all of the people, all of the Umbrella employees who got turned into zombies stumble out, and walk into frame. And I was like, that's not from the games, but that's actually not a bad scene.
The K virus, just don't add 2 more.
God
why?
Damn it.
Why? It's because you live in Viter.
Anyhow, speaking of games, how about a Stephen King drinking game to something that's not even out yet?
How are we gonna?
Well, the Stephen
novel.
King is working on a crime novel titled Later that is coming out in March 2021.
The butler did at the end.
And we do have a little synopsis for this drinking game. For this book.
Would you believe I actually read a graphic novel that was co-written by Stephen King, and I messaged Creepy going, Creepy, should I do the Stephen King drinking game when I read this?
But yeah, think of how well the Stephen King drinking game will likely work with this little synopsis here.
Oh yeah, he's 72 years old. Yeah, he's still kicking.
The son of a struggling single mother, Jamie Conklin just wants an ordinary childhood. But Jamie is no ordinary child. Born with an unnatural ability his mom urges him to keep secret. Jamie can see what no one else can see, and learn what no one else can learn. But the cost of using this ability is higher than Jamie can imagine, as he discovers when an NYPD detective draws him into the pursuit of a killer who has threatened to strike from beyond the grave.
He can see dead people. I had to do it, sorry.
So Stephen King rewrote the Sixth Sense.
Bruce Willis's ghost at the end. Spoiler alert. I mean, really, he is a ghost at the end.
I'm just saying, it's like kid with psychic powers, dark secrets, as a
single mom,
unexplained evil force with no reason for its existence.
I'm just here.
It's set in Maine, though.
The last drinking game we did, I just drunk because I love beer, so I lose either way.
Did you know remaking The Stand?
Remaking The Stand?
Uh-huh.
But we are not. No, come on. It was 7 hours of.
Whoopi Goldberg is in it.
Did she get lost?
I'll give you 3 guesses what her role is in that movie.
The helpful old black lady.
Yep. I want to know.
That was the only role they could think to give Whoopi Goldberg. That was the only thing they could think of.
It's not like she can't act. She played fucking Santa Claus.
My question is, does she finally have eyebrows?
She played a showgirl hiding out as a nun.
As a nun.
In witness protection.
Sister
Emilio,
Act 1.
I love Death Battle. I will admit some matches I don't watch because I'm not interested in them, but the one, for the most part, I like them.
Yeah, so apparently also, I found this out like last week, and I wanted to mention it to Decker to put it onto the docket and make him suffer, but I forgot to send him the link. Apparently Stephen King is rewriting the ending to The Stand.
Okay.
And also, apparently, I just want to know how they're going to deal with the MOON guy. Because, you know.
I'm just like, Steven.
Yes?
I don't think that it's going to make any more sense.
I mean, glowing god hand stopping a nuke and then everything. And apparently, Molly Ringwald's character is going to actually have a more prominent role in this.
Okay.
Well, the character she played, that character has a more prominent role and will be aware of her pregnancy. And they'll be talking more about it during the stand. I'm like, I don't want to hear about pregnancy.
Motorcycle US dropped $5 saying, Jamie has no chance of a normal life, for he is no ordinary child, because he's a kid that isn't a bully in a Stephen King novel.
So you can see these?
Yeah, he can. He just makes me do it.
Oh, you thought I forgot about that shit?
Remember, he can only see the low dollar ones. Someone donate $100, he won't see it.
Cheap ass bitch.
Also, for our next Stephen King drinking game, I have pitched that we do The Dead Zone, the movie starring Christopher Walken.
Ah, yes.
Oh, great. I can break out the bad Walken voice.
He's old as shit. Is he still walking?
No. Dude, did you ever see him in the Peter Pan live musical?
I don't want to.
You don't. You'll want to kill him when you watch it. It's horrible. No, but
speaking of killing, I was kind of half-ass forced to watch that recent Cats movie.
Oh, did you enjoy looking at naked Idris Elba? Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy it?
I see where your priorities lay.
No. You want to know what the offensive thing is? I saw that and I was like, they made the very handsome man, Idris Elba, look naked and not attracting. No. I hate the Cats movie. I hate it.
Oh, I just saw you, Anthony. I did watch the Beers versus Sailor Galaxia I already knew Beerus was going to win.
Yeah.
I think they made that fight up. They prolonged it. They added some shit in there just to,
Wait, are those the same people who did Goku versus Superman? And then I remember a friend of mine is so pissed off of that one because he's like, because then Superman summons all the other Supermans of all the other universes to help defeat Goku. I'm like, okay,
you
first
just sound like somebody. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z.
Wait a minute, that still wouldn't work.
I had to give it to Superman no matter what.
Well, no, it's like, well, the problem is he was calling comic bullshit because it's like, why is he summoning his other things? I go, they would only summon each other if there was a threat to all the multiverse. Why would Goku's not a threat to the multiverse? Frieza, maybe. Him, no.
I still feel like Goku would have won.
Well, someone who is up to date on the manga, you're violently wrong.
Oh.
Okay, Mr. I've read the manga.
Fuck, you're right, I can.
Well, I can't read.
It's mostly pictures, dude, of boobs. Oh no!
If I want to see boobs, I can just look down. Hello, chocolate. Cats is a cult movie. I like the old school one better. The new one, it just felt like
wrong.
It felt like great value furry porn to me. I'm sorry.
Please, great value furry porn is better than that.
Yeah.
No.
Cat has had to draw
and I agree with Anthony. Superman 1, they need to get over it because Superman has untapped. You can't measure his strength basically.
Yeah. Well, same with Goku, but
no, Goku has a limit. He's just ridiculously strong.
Right.
Even now in the manga, flexing. Even now in the manga, they tested his strength, and he's still nowhere. He's not. He's getting close to a god. But even gods have limit to their power.
Well,
Superman don't.
My friend was calling bullshit on the whole thing because he's a huge Goku fan and he knows I'm a comic book fan, and he's decided to just go be mad at me because I just happen to be a comic fan. I'm sitting here going, what? I remember this was in the days of Yahoo Messenger. Okay, he messaged me all about this video's bullshit, and I'm like, dude, context, please. A little bit.
I don't think Anthony Hudak. I don't think the Godzilla versus Gamera death battle settled the debate.
No, we're not doing Superman versus Ultra Instinct Shaggy. That's not fair.
Because the thing with Gamera is, he dies, but he then comes back. That's the thing about Gamera is he.
So is Gamera Jesus?
I mean,
didn't Gamera win that fight?
No.
In death battle?
No. They were like, Godzilla just blew his head off, and I'm thinking that would fucking stop Gamera. he'll lie there dead for a couple of weeks, and then he'll get the fuck back up who the fuck did that?
Hulk versus Doomsday. I would love to see that. The only issue I think I will have with that, Hulk gets tired. Doomsday don't. They're both they're both ridiculously strong. Endurance wise, I think Doomsday would win. And plus, every time Doomsday takes damage, he rebuilds back stronger. Yeah, he gets stronger. So the only thing Hulk is going to do is just make him ridiculously strong. Outdo him in terms of performance.
Hulk will eventually run out of batteries. Doomsday won't.
So you're saying that Doomsday can get knocked down, but can get back up again?
Yeah, he's basically saying.
But who do you think would win? Every single incarnation of Samus Aran to ever exist, or one Switch game about cleaning your shit up?
Hey, I don't do that much cleaning. Actually, I do a lot of cleaning in Animal Crossing. He's trying to make a hint, isn't he? Continue with the news.
Thanos with Gauntlet versus Darkseid.
There was a little thing. Animal Crossing New Horizons has actually sold more copies than the entirety of the Metroid franchise combined.
That's depressing.
I don't know how to feel like that.
It's the estimated total sales for every single Metroid game currently produced is approximately 18.23 million copies.
Uh-huh.
That includes all of the Prime games, all the old classics, and everything right up until Metroid Samus Returns to the 3DS, which have figures they assume to be correct as of March 2020, so it's that's still a little bit of leeway there. Not the most, but, there's still a little wiggle room. Animal Crossing New Horizon has sold over 22 million copies in 3 months.
I would like to think that the plague helped us with that one thing.
Probably!
Yay! Plague.
And
That's a dumb question, Decker. Did they include digital copies?
That is a good question because
it's probably mostly digital copies.
Oh yeah, with New Horizons. Yeah, but some sites have. I feel like the disparity between physical and digital in counting has probably subsided a bit. But I know it's been a thing whenever you're talking about units sold, units shipped versus units sold, and the digital copies shipped, and the ability to track that.
I think like a lot of music companies have that issues when they're doing their Billboard Top 100s or Top 10s.
But a lot of the sales numbers now come from like financial reports for stockholder meetings and such. So they like to include the digital stuff in that too.
Good. Although
Thanos with the Gauntlet versus Darkseid. Is it Darkseid or Darkseid?
Darkseid. Or Darkseid. I don't know. I've heard both ways.
Nah, I produced the Darkseid, but either way.
Darkseid!
Oh, he's my precious little African. Anyway, I don't think Darkseid can exist in this universe. I think he doesn't he like sends clones to
he sends
whatever
his children. Decker, focus.
Yeah, I think he sends like a clone of himself to whatever universe Superman is in. Because I think if he came to their universe, he can't exist in the universe without completely and utterly destroying it. So he had to like seal him off from various parallel universes because he wants to conquer a universe, but he can't conquer a universe if him existing in it completely and utterly destroys it.
Patrick Johnson, while I do agree with the whole idea that Animal Crossing is a lot easier to sell to normies, and it's harder to sell the Adventures of a Space Bounty Hunter. The other problem is, no offense, Nintendo, but you kind of sort of have been doing my girl dirty. When Metroid got their 25th anniversary, which was around the same time, I think, as either Kirby or Legend of Zelda, they did nothing.
Hey, would I get in trouble if I delete this guy's comment?
Which one?
Goku is far powerful than Superman.
Yeah. No, but they never did anything special for the big anniversaries for Metroid. They don't really do major promoting for her. They never really did major promotions of her games, even when they were getting the digital re-release like they did other games. So it's like, I want to say that it is kind of Nintendo's fault why Samus Aran hasn't gotten as much light beyond the Smash games.
Expendables versus Alien Infestation. Oh, the Xenomorphs would kill the shit out of them. They're only human. Yeah. They're old people.
They're a bunch of old men.
Excuse me, Terry Crews is amongst them.
I mean, they'd go down fighting and it'd be awesome, but they'd fucking die against an infestation. Give them like 2 or 3 to fight, and it'd be an interesting little 90-minute action movie where still most of them will die. But
what were you going to say, Creepy?
I said, remember when the Metroid games were considered like new and innovative, and everybody loved Samus Aran, and like when Metroid 2 and Super Metroid came out, it was like just that was the Metroid games were like the games to play, and then they tried to kind of help me out here, Kat. How do I put this?
Are you talking about how basically one writer made her his waifu?
Yeah, thank you.
That's the nice way of putting it. They did a Tomb Raider remake on her.
But what if Chuck Norris was a part of that plot twist?
Oh god. Yeah, that's right. He has been in an Expendables movie.
Yeah, for 10 seconds.
Yeah, but still, he's in the Expendables universe.
But that's because that's all they could afford of Chuck Norris.
But yeah, basically they did to Samus basically the remake of Tomb Raider to her.
Yeah.
And it didn't go well. Now, there are people who actually say it is legitimately good and there is some good writing in there.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is they took a badass chick and made her, again...
All right, hold on, Ross Finger, you say one more fucked up thing, I'm going to handle you myself.
Aw, you're defending my honor.
Well, I have honor. That too.
Chuck Norris roundhouse kicks the alien queen. Now I want the movie to be made just for that scene.
Chuck Norris versus Meth Gator. Hell yeah!
You can't tell me to make meth. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, she got done dirty, and if they could do a reboot of the Metroid games, remake the first one, but in 3D, something, and make her the badass woman she was, I would be like, yay!
I don't know why, but I would love to see what Clayton's putting down. The Xenomorphs versus the bugs from Starship Troopers.
When did the Xenomorphs win? Acid blood. Acid blood.
There was a shitload of arachnids of Clandathu.
I feel like eventually the Xenomorphs will win, but it's gonna be. I feel like it will be a tough battle.
Yeah. Like one arachnid's gonna go up and rip one in half and then die as the acid tears through him, and then another arachnid's just not gonna give a shit and rip another one in half and then die as the acid rips through him.
They're not the smart. Bugs are not the smartest of creatures. They don't really
but there's a fucking lot of them.
So there's okay, valid point.
I hear so much talk about how Chuck Norris was in Expendables, and like he was only in there for a few seconds, and what comes to mind is like the movie just pausing, then Chuck Norris walking onto the screen and saying, I want to have a few words about how homosexuality in the Boy Scouts is wrong.
Oh no!
God damn!
Y'all forgot he said that.
And then once he's done talking, he just leaves, and then the movie resumes.
Do you know, fun fact, I am taller than Chuck Norris.
Meth Gators versus aliens or versus predators. Meth Gators versus predators, because the predators, to make it a fair, honorable fight, would get high on meth.
Wait. Are the predators getting high on meth, or the aliens from Alien getting high on meth?
The predators.
Who's getting high?
The predators would be on meth.
Scott Duncan, someone modded the Captain Falcon into Chuck Norris somewhere.
I know there was the Ultimate Battle Simulator where they had Chuck Norris as an option, but for legal reasons they couldn't call it Chuck Norris. And if you actually tried to do two Chuck Norrises versus a Chuck Norris versus a Chuck Norris, the game would crash.
That's great. That's great. I'd be down for that.
Ultimate Battle Simulator, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so...
One Chuck Norris roundhouse kick. I believe it.
Yeah, speaking of odd things going on with Metroid, though, Retro Studios has just tweeted out that they're looking for a lead producer for a little project they're working on called Metroid Prime 4.
Going on.
Wait, didn't they show a 3-second teaser of that in E3 2016 or some shit like that?
Well, that was before Retro Studios was brought on. It was being developed by another studio, but Nintendo didn't like how it was coming along, so they scrapped that entire project and brought Retro back.
Excuse me.
Because of course they did.
Please tell me that the reason why they didn't like what the old studio was doing was the same reason that one Metroid game we dare not speak was basically being used.
We never saw anything of it, so I don't know. It could have been the most awesome Metroid game ever, and they're like, nah, fuck it. Bring back Sad Samus that can't do shit unless a guy tells her to do it.
Was that the one that was made by the people who made the Ninja Gaiden games?
Go on.
Oh yeah, Ninja Theory? No, not Ninja Theory. Yeah, who the fuck were they?
Yeah, they made the Dead or Alive series as well.
Yeah, I know. I can see the fucking sky, the sea, the storm, the clouds, the rock, and I'm like, what's the fucking name of Team Ninja? Okay, it's Team Ninja. That's it.
I have to play the whole video in my head, and the logo just. Oh yeah, Team Ninja. There we go.
It's like Team Ninja. It's the ocean, the storm, the sky, the clouds, the rock.
We're talking about the other M that came out for the Wii or Wii U or something like that.
Yeah, that was Team Ninja.
Yeah, right. I mean, apparently people just didn't like the story, which I perfectly understand. Gameplay was fine. It played just like...
I heard the gameplay was all right.
The gameplay, it was just like a diet Ninja Gaiden from the Xbox.
It's like you play the games with the Wiimote sideways with your directional pad and your buttons, and then you're like, hey, I gotta shoot this guy with a rocket. Okay, there we go.
What was the one Metroid-looking game that was very Metroid themed? It had 4 players in it, and there were multicolored balls? Or did I dream that?
Marble Madness? No, wait, that was 2-player. Monkeys and balls. Monkey balls. Monkey testicles.
Later.
Oh, yes. Red X Syndicate dropped $5. Predator from Predator 2 versus Black Panther.
My money's on Black Panther.
How advanced is the Wakanda tech compared to the Predator?
The Predator from Predator 2 got his ass kicked by Danny Glover.
Oh yeah, Black Panther. He already got his ass kicked by Black Panther, so we're good.
Wait, what?
Scatman versus Titty Ninjas. I know what you mean when you say Scatman, but my mind went into the brownest place.
Isn't that what your mind always is?
I'm black.
Anyway, Federation Force. Federation Force was the damn Metroid, the 3DS Metroid sports game.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the one I remember. Remember when I said Nintendo did Metroid dirty? There's another example.
Yeah, it's like that was.
Federation Force.
No one ever asked for that. I have a feeling like they were trying to make some kind of space soccer game, and then someone along the way was like, throw Metroid on there. It'll sell better.
It would make money. They just thought it would make money if it wasn't called Metroid Prime. Decker Shadow versus the Ku Klux Karen.
Wait, he's going against my mom?
Oh, boy.
You know how awkward it is when people say Karens and that's my mother's name? And I'm like, frack. Are you talking about my mom or are we talking about the generic
But yeah, Retro had the job listing for lead producer for Metroid Prime 4 posted in May, but they just tweeted about, like, guys, we still need to fill this position here.
Okay, so question:
So
how much?
wants that job, huh?
What's the definition of a producer? I need to legitimately know because I have a theory.
You know what? I bet they make some. I bet Nintendo will make some money if they just, I don't know, do HD remakes of Metroid Prime 1 and 2 from the GameCube.
Why not do the whole trilogy,
including the Sprite stuff?
I was thinking like
no, the trilogy,
Metroid Prime 3,
on, GameCube and the Wii.
Yeah, the Wii disc is kind of rare because it was
EDF soldiers versus Battleship Troopers.
My money's on the EDF.
They stop fighting and just make out.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, the EDF, I fear, like, am I playing as the EDF in this scenario?
Well,
am I just going to stop and start singing and dancing? Like, singing and dancing with the wing divers while Creepy's getting just torn apart by a horde of golden ants? Remember that? Remember when that happened? It was a fun level.
Wait.
Fuck that game.
Wait, doesn't Starship Troopers have, like, simulators or something like that? For some... Wait, my brain... Like, in the beginning,
No, I think EDF would destroy... I think EDF would destroy them. They have much more diverse amount of weapons, mechs, you know, in the helicopter... Well, I ain't gonna count.
And they know how to take care of bugs depending on who's
driving.
They
have a giant robot, so... Yeah, I say EDF.
Yeah.
But...
I love that level where you get into the walking... I want to say walking fortress, but that's not the right term for the damn thing in EDF 5. Mobile crane, whatever the fuck. But all the ants start coming at you, and they're like, "Oh no, it's weak against the tiny ones." And I'm just like, "Stop! Stop! Stop! Stop!" Just killing them all.
Why don't they just use a really big can of Raid? I'm serious.
Barga.
Raid.
Barga. Balam was EDF 4. Barga is EDF 5.
Ooh, EDF fencers. Hello, bias opinion.
Okay, what news have we not talked about yet? Mimic TV coming soon. Coming soon?
Oh yeah,
Decker. Mimic TV.
Miramax Television announced that Paul W.S. Anderson will be attached to the series. Anderson will direct the pilot and executive produce the series alongside Jeremy Bolt. Mimic tells the story of genetically engineered insects who evolve the ability to mimic humans. The humans, in turn, become prey and have to stop the insects from taking over the world. The film and the upcoming TV series find their roots in the Donald A. Wollheim short story of the same name. TV adaptation is written by James Danger Gray of Orange is the New Black, who will also serve as showrunner and executive producer.
Meep.
Orange is the New Black. There's some potential there. I'm thinking. Stop thinking.
I don't know.
I'm just.
There are parts of Orange is the New Black that I like, but then there were parts that are just like every other damn show I see.
Wait, Orange is the New Black? What? How many women prison television shows do you watch?
It's Decker.
That's Paul.
Charlie was watching it when we got together. She stopped watching it because I kept complaining.
Bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She just got tired like every time like something happened in the movie, and I was like not movie, the show, and I just like pre-kept from out of bed. I'm like, bitch, what?
Well, I'm one to talk. I don't think I got beyond season 4. After Pusey Washington died, I was like,
that was kind of like the end of the series. There were some good parts afterwards, but it was really just it was not really.
It went downhill.
I'm thinking of an anime that was kind of like that. Like these cockroaches like evolved into like humanoid figures, and they were just decimating the humans. Any idea what I'm talking about?
No.
Damn, I forgot the name of that anime.
Because I'm in Florida. If I want cockroaches, I could just go outside.
It was crazy gory too.
Nice.
I can't remember what it was. I like the idea of Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat, Brandon, but Capcom, like little over a decade ago, already came out and said they don't want to see their characters get massacred. They're not down for the gore.
They're not. They're wimps. And and I don't want. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why they went that DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat back in the day is because NetherRealm, before they were called NetherRealm, got turned down by Capcom.
Wasn't it like also the Marvel
Terramorphers? There we go, Terramorphers.
Not Marvel versus Capcom. The DC Comics one. There was like a massive controversy of the Mortal Kombat versus DC Comics where they were like, "Oh, we basically aren't letting the heroes kill anyone because heroes don't kill."
Well, they did the same thing to the Mortal Kombat characters. They downplayed their fatalities so damn bad.
Yeah.
Technically, Joker did have a fatality before they secretly patched it. Joker was the only one who actually shot and killed someone with a revolver.
Yeah, but then
he pulled out a revolver and it came out, bang. He laughed, blah blah blah, and it pulled out an actual one and capped that ass.
Yeah. I think post-patch they changed the camera angle so you don't see anything.
Yeah, that's literally exactly what they did, actually. Red X Syndicate also dropped another $5. Showa era Mecha Godzilla versus EDF. I would love to play that, actually.
That would be a lot of fun. Also, Motorcycle US dropped $2 saying, guys, Roland Deschain versus John Wick. See, now I need to do some educating myself.
Which one? John Wick or Roland McShane?
All of them. And Mechagodzilla and the EDF. I don't know anything.
Decker, you know things. You know how to make beer.
I would love to see a giant Snarf versus Godzilla.
No, Godzuki. Snarf. You got rid of me from the reboot, Snarf.
Oh, there was
Mecha Mothra would be dope as fuck. I'm
in favor
I'd love
of
to see that.
Real quick. There was an in the original Thundercat series from the 80s. There was an episode later on in the show where Snarf actually got superpowers from Mum-Ra's temple.
Wait.
I
thought he was saying a different word there.
What, tentacle?
I remember that episode.
Close.
Yeah. He was like stood in front, like he got captured, and then he had seen Mum-Ra transform, so he stood in front of the pool thing, that Mum-Ra would always loom over.
Yeah, he got like some of the essence while he was like transforming, didn't he?
Right, and he was like, ancient spirits of evil, transform this canine form, because he was turned into a dog temporarily. It's complicated. Don't ask.
Terraformers. Oh no, Scott Duncan's right. Terraformers. I remember the anime was called Terraformers, with a cockroach turned humanoid, and it's like, hey, you stepped on my ancestors. Give me your arm.
Scott Duncan says we almost did get a Mecha Mothra in the Heisei era, where Mothra got killed and then turned into a cyborg Mothra.
Which would make sense, because that's how Mechagodzilla is a thing, because Mechagodzilla is made out of OG Godzilla's bones!
T-1000 strikes.
Yeah, why not just build, scaffolding? Like, what?
Oh.
Which engineer was there like, nah, you gotta use the bones?
My issue is you can't do that the same way with Mothra, because, fun fact, moths don't have bones.
Yeah.
They have exoskeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just collect a lot of their moth powder and just, put it in the alloy or something.
I was going to make a joke saying, you could do with Archangel, the wings, they're all now metallic and awesome. Oh, poor Archangel.
Which one of y'all can handle spicy food the most? I'd say Thick Black Daddy.
I mean, I love my Chula, but come on.
Thick Black Daddy, bam a lamb, oh, Black Daddy, bam a lamb. Black Daddy stuck a hot pepper in his ass and cried for 16 hours.
So yeah, I like me some spicy food, but I'm there. I go over to there to Thick Black Daddy's place, and I'm like, oh boy, that's hot. And he's looking at me, what the fuck you drinking? Milk.
I like Chula hot sauce. I like this. It's like you guys are talking about this. I'm like, I like Chula, which is my favorite hot sauce, which I haven't had in a while. And I kind of sort of accidentally made gumbo way too spicy for the rest of my family.
Y'all remember when I went through the bottles with 1,000,000 Scoville hot sauce?
Yeah.
I didn't take it very well. I was in pain.
Yeah, tell them the story about when we were in Beijing.
What did he do in Beijing?
God.
We land in Beijing. Oh, you want to do the? I'm sorry, I just asked you to, and then I jumped in. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, it was just this. Yeah, we were in Beijing for a while, long layover because that's how it is when you're trying to fly cheap. So we're trying to stay up all night again, as it's just like we're in the airport. We can't go explore Beijing because then we might not be able to get back and get to our flight because the checkpoints in China are pretty fucking long, in case you don't know. But so sun comes up and we're hungry. Fortunately, food is relatively affordable in Beijing. So
really.
Well, yeah, it's like $1 American is like 5 won.
Uh-huh.
On what?
Well,
so anyway,
they're like, hey, we go to this cafe with us, like, they got coffee here, and they got bowls of noodles and, like, whatever, like, I can't read the sign, but I know I have enough money to afford that. And so Creepy and I both get the same thing. We just get like a little bowl of noodles. I remember
it was not a little bowl of noodles. It was a big bowl.
Yeah, but it also had like they had the side of the watermelon, and they had like a few little things here and there. And I remember there was just some I can't remember exactly what it was, but like some thing.
Most likely something special. Beijing is in China, correct?
And
I'm about to break out my very few things I know from Iron Chef. China's known for Szechuan cooking, which is very, very, very spicy.
Well, the thing about it is that this one's not.
Oh, that did not go the direction I thought it was going to go.
Where do you think it was going to go?
Nothing.
This was not spicy noodles, but I was like eating it, and I got finished first, and then I like got to the bottom, and I just popped something into my mouth, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's spicy!" So apparently, there was a very, very hot pepper buried down at the bottom of the bowl. So I get to it first, and then I finish, and I warn Decker, "Hey, watch out, there's a hot pepper at the very bottom." And Decker's like, "Oh, okay." So he just keeps going. And like a minute or two later, all of a sudden Decker's face turns like 3 different shades of red. And he's like coughing as if he's dying on me. And I'm like, "Dude, I just
Rest in pepperoni.
there's a hot pepper in there."
Rest in pepperoni. New Dog Prime did drop 2 pounds. Or is it euro?
No, that's
Dropped 2
pounds. That's pounds.
Said new Suicide Squad kills Justice League. Thoughts? I don't know anything about it personally. And motorcycle.
I know a lot of people are really excited about it. Like, this is gonna be the next big thing from Rocksteady, and I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Motorcycle US dropped $5, saying Decker, Roland Deschain, the gunslinger from Dark Tower series. Also, Decker, are you snorting Mothra's dust?
I'm doing dust!
Ren and Stimpy versus Rick and Morty. We're not going to talk about Rick and Morty right
boy.
now.
We're not going to talk about their fandom. No.
No.
But we are going to mention that you can now get mac and cheese doughs. Like, I mean, you know how they had mac and Cheetos?
Yeah.
And that was like not...
Back,
That was a thing on Burger King for some reason. You had a Cheeto that was full of mac and cheese that no one asked for. Well, now they're going about it the other way around, where they're making Cheetos mac and cheese. Yes,
yeah, punch into my ass, please.
That is something different. That is something different. It is a box of mac and cheese with Cheetos flavors, such as Flamin' Hot, Bold and Cheesy, and Cheesy Jalapeno.
I'm just getting hungry.
I don't know why. Evidently, these are supposed to be stocked at Walmart for like $1 or less. But yeah, it's just mac and cheese, Cheetos brand mac and cheese with Cheetos flavors.
I'm just like, okay, if they're selling it there, then I am immediately turned off.
Yeah, as far what I found here is like out now at Walmart, and just like, okay, so is it at Walmart or is it only at Walmart?
Hold on.
Thank you, Thick Black Daddy.
Sorry about that black guy problems.
I mean that unsarcastically. Thank you. That sums it up.
Cheetos mac and cheese. You aren't dreaming. This is a real thing, and it's glorious! These are on the Walmart website, so we know they'll be in store there pretty soon. They come in 3 flavors, bold and cheesy, cheesy jalapeno, and flamin' hot. Even better, they suggest several #Cheetos Mac Hack ideas to crumble different Cheetos products over the super cheesy meals. Yum! Which one are you trying first?
Hot mac and cheese. Yes, please.
But technically, that's not macaroni. That's rotini.
Yes, it's rotini. Hi, Decker. I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah. Actually, now that Cat is back, I need to duck out real quick. I gotta run to the restroom.
And there's an Under Armour.
Don't forget the wipe.
Ad. Go away, Under Armour ad. Okay.
Wait, who was that kept bringing up that show, Ruby?
Someone said something about Ruby?
Yeah, I might get shot for saying this, but I may have stopped watching it when Monty passed away.
A lot of people I knew stopped watching it after Monty died.
Shy Owl,
and
yes.
the red versus blue series, just because whatever Monty was doing, you can tell it was lost after he passed away. Rest in peace, my dude.
See, I like a little spicy mac and cheese myself, but the way I go about it is I get 2 of the boxes of the Velveeta shells and cheese, and I throw a can of Rotel in there.
Ooh, that sounds good. Now I'm too poor for Velveeta shells and cheese.
So am I now. Especially since I stopped going to Walmart. I can't get it cheap anymore. I'm like, fuck.
I regret nothing.
If you donate now, you can help me and Decker be able to get Velveeta shells
No,
and cheese.
I still gotta put it towards my fucking teeth.
Fine, if you donate now, you can help Decker be able to eat Velveeta shells and cheese. Does that work?
Oh, Akira said, "Hey Decker, just moved to a new place and barely got any money to my name, but I still have high hopes and a positive attitude. Wish me luck, y'all." Well, I would definitely personally wish you the bestest of luckiest.
But you have Thick Black Daddy's blessing.
Cancer in my mouth.
Gorgon was like, mac and cheese with Spam. Oh, yes. Ma, that's my childhood. We didn't do hot dogs. We did Spam.
Well, we did just grilled slices of Spam.
Oh, Tony Armstrong, I'm about to make you jealous.
Though, it actually, I think we had, like, pork roll rather than Spam, if we could help it. Is pork roll a northern thing? I haven't seen any down here.
As a person from Florida, most likely, yes.
Motherfucker, I'm just thinking, like, I've never seen a goddamn pork roll my whole time I've been down here.
What?
Pork roll.
I've known you since you moved down here 6 months later. You met me. That was 12 years ago. How the fuck have I fucked this up? How did I fuck this up? I know what I must do.
Pork roll, the Spam knockoff.
Oh,
it's not nearly as greasy.
Or salty.
Deadman 2691 dropped $5 saying, "Hey Decker, I'm in San Antonio. What part of Texas you in?" Not San Antonio.
Definitely not San Antonio.
San Antonio.
I'm much further to the east. Towards Louisiana. Like,
you can say southeast. I'm gonna say like southeast Texas.
Well, I'd say if I walk to the left side of my lawn, I'm gonna be in Louisiana.
Damn, is Viter that far over?
Okay, not quite that far over, but
okay.
It's like 20 miles short.
If you take a dart and you find a giant map of Florida and you try to aim dead center for it, you're most likely gonna hit where I live. Try to just hit dead center of Florida.
Had bacon with my mac and cheese. Like, I just make it and then I just cut it up. Oh, that sounds nice. Actually, preparing the bacon and cutting the bacon.
You just want bacon.
Something about Weiss, I want to bop her in the forehead every time I see her.
Who?
Yao Shang Long. I'm a little biased. I am in love.
Yes, and she's a lesbian.
Oh,
challenge accepted.
Thank you, Brian.
So is my baby mama, but I got proof that we
have $5 towards mac and cheese.
Yay!
Char's gonna Char's gonna be happy. I've been like, nah, we eating red beans and
All right,
rice.
hold on.
And she's like, you don't know how to make red beans or rice. I'm like, no complaining.
Deckard, the internet is a vast, beautiful place of information, not just kitty videos and porn.
You're fucking done. Oh, wait. No. I messed up. Hold on.
Oh, fuck. Oh, boy.
I need to change that. I don't know if you saw what he posted, but that's the end of that guy.
Well,
For 300 seconds, not permabanned.
Oh, yeah. How do you do that?
I don't know. I don't have...
No, I did not see what was posted, so I don't know. Anyway.
The carbonara donut. That sounds delicious and horrible.
Carbonara donut?
Yeah, it's like spaghetti, spaghetti carbonara, but in donut form. It's most likely, if it's anything like the mac and cheese donut I saw once, it's basically they take spaghetti and they cook it, and then they just put it in a ring mold that's shaped like a donut, and then they bake it, and they put like cheese on it. And
oh, so it's just savory. They don't glaze the damn thing.
No.
Okay.
And also the donut isn't a donut; it's basically noodle in donut shape.
Well, I figured that from when you described the making of it starting from noodles.
Yeah.
And
now
shaping it like a donut. Sugar Tauruses. I've been playing a little too much.
Sugar Taurus?
I've been playing too damn much Vacation Simulator.
That sounds funnier to me than it needs to be.
Yeah, I'm fine. Why do people... Why are people asking if I'm fine? I'm fine. I'm human.
You just need some thick black dad in your life. That's all, girl. Come over there and make you a sandwich. I don't know.
You can't.
Well, yeah. I mean,
so
donut hamburger. I need to try that. I'm so mad I haven't tried that yet. Steak and donut sandwich? You want cigarettes on that? Ugh. But no, I've seen that. Like
where they just have cut the donut and put a meat patty, some cheese,
and some bacon.
I make homemade ham and cheese bagels.
Like I need that. That was a red versus blue death battle. What?
Yeah, it was anyway. It's like, what was that one thing I made? I once made pizza pancakes. I just made savory pancakes, and I just put stuff you put on pizza on top of it because we didn't have pizza dough. Pizza pancakes. And then my mom looked. And then I mentioned to a friend of mine, and my friends were like, "Are you stoned right now? Because that sounds like something a stoner."
Oh shit! They did Meta versus Carolina.
Well, Fractured Vision, it says, EDF quote, "I'll make you into a side dish." Maybe I'm the only one thinking it's funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
TBD Family Guy joke. I haven't watched Family Guy since like 2012.
What's Family Guy?
Exactly.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Smoking a pancake?
Do not fall down.
Cigar and a waffle?
Blitz and a bong? So, we have more news, don't we?
Kinda. There's a Books of Blood anthology film coming to Hulu in October. Shaboom.
I was about to say, did we talk about the Aeon Must Die thing?
Not yet. But
Okay.
Clive Barker's Books of Blood anthology film coming to Hulu this October. Hulu is bringing Books of Blood to their streaming service on October 7th. The film will be an anthology film based on Hellraiser creative Clive Barker's stories, Books of Blood, if you can believe that stretch. What? The film will be directed by Brandon Braga, who wrote in the shitload of Star Trek stuff back in the day. I love WeWatchedTheMovie.com. But hasn't directed much beyond episodes of shows like Salem and The Orville, so this will be fun for him, I imagine. It doesn't look like Clive Barker himself has much to do with the series other than being the writer of the original characters. Seth MacFarlane of Family Guy, I guess, got a wild goth hair up his ass and decided to be an executive producer, which is interesting. According to Blood and Disgusting, the synopsis for Books of Blood is as follows. Written by Braga and Adam Salem, based on a short story by Barker with contributing original material, Books of Blood takes a journey into the uncharted and forbidden territory through 3 tales tangled in space and time.
Can't I just watch 3 episodes of Doctor Who and get it over with?
Oh, that is a guy's face turning into a book. I was like, huh? Guy's face turns into a book? Oh, yeah, there's the neck and the ear. Yeah, okay.
Holy crap! I just saw this at the very bottom. Darkwing Duck is coming back to returning to DuckTales for an hour-long special.
Yeah, I was waiting for Creepy for that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got. Oh, my bad. I got excited when I saw that.
Premature excitement.
So yeah,
that's why I have a kid.
So yeah, Clive Barker anthology horror coming to Hulu in October. Sounds nice.
I saw that Kilgore. You guys know who Steve-O is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he duct tapes himself to a highway billboard.
Yeah.
He was actually up there, like, advertising whatever he was advertising.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've seen, like, a little news bits. So it's like, that's Steve-O there up on that billboard. He has duct taped himself to promote something he is working on. I have no idea what the hell the man's doing, but he duct taped himself to a billboard.
I remember a guy who I follow who did a thing with Steve-O.
Let's Get Dangerous? Is that it?
Yes, Let's Get Dangerous is the catchphrase of Darkwing Duck if you actually watched it.
Oh, fuck. Never mind.
That's weird. Oh, I got so excited.
Wait, Steve-O did a video with Gordon Ramsay. I must watch.
That must have been very frustrating for Gordon.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say poor Gordon Ramsay.
Wait, which Gordon Ramsay are we talking about? The one the Gordon Ramsay of MasterChef Junior, or just standard Gordon Ramsay?
I think it would start off as MasterChef Junior and end up going into standard Gordon Ramsay because it's like, and this is how you put together an amuse-bouche. Okay, but what if I shove it in my ass?
What ass?
Steve-O doesn't have an ass. He lost it in the war.
Oh yes, Transformers: The Booty Wars.
And then eventually, after finding out how many of the kitchen utensils Steve-O has inserted into his sphincter, I'm pretty sure Gordon would just fucking have it at one point.
You know, Decker, I just had a thought.
You probably turn him into a stuffed turkey.
You turn him into a turducken. What are you talking about?
Oh.
You do know what a turducken is, right?
Unfortunately, I remember.
So, Decker.
That's when a turkey, a duck, and a chicken have way too much to drink.
I just thought of something, Decker. Your adventures in Japan are nothing like the ones that Jackass had. What was the one Jackass movie? They went to Japan?
Yeah, didn't someone like snort some like...
They snorted wasabi.
Yeah, wasabi.
You didn't do that, did you, Decker?
Hell no!
Why was I thinking of Yoshi? Yeah,
Steve-O,
he snorted some Yoshi.
We had a hard enough time. I was just like, hey, guys, I got a fucking idea. It's like...
excuse me.
I drove Creepy crazy enough. Creepy,
Also,
what would have happened if at some point while we were in Japan, I just said, hey, Creepy, I got an idea, and started snorting fucking wasabi?
Fresh wasabi. Fresh, legit wasabi.
Hey, Decker, do you think we'll actually go up the Tokyo Tower this time?
Will I get to snort wasabi at the top of it?
I don't know how to feel about this.
While shoving kitchen utensils into my anus?
And dressed up as a panda. I don't know why. I remember that movie also having...
Creepy, you missed some context here!
Creepy, what are you eating, and can you share with the rest of the class? I'm hungry.
Ice cream.
Oh, Kirby will win, because Kirby's, like, innards goes to a different universe.
Oh, yeah.
He never fills up.
No, yeah. Kirby's a black hole. If Kirby is killed, the black hole will be exposed and kill everything in the universe.
Yeah, that's something they never really talk about.
You don't talk about... Why do you think there's...
Wasabi is the devil. Nah.
No.
I like wasabi.
No.
But then again, I'm really...
Pickled ginger is the devil when you accidentally eat it.
And then again, I'm biased towards spicy foods. I love spicy foods.
I want sushi now.
In fact, I think one of the hottest things I've ever eaten was eating a straight up Carolina Reaper. Holy shit. I felt the skin on the roof of my mouth peeling off.
Have you ever had...
the cheeks, like...
Have you ever had the lollipop known as Satan's toe?
No, because it has the word toe in it. I hate feet. But Yoshi can poop out eggs. That doesn't compare to the infinite abyss, the endless void that Kirby has in his belly.
That's me when I was on really bad painkillers. Not bad painkillers, good painkillers.
Okay. Thank you. Can we talk about the Darkwing Duck now?
Okay.
Can we, Uncle Decker?
Darkwing Duck? Okay.
Yes.
Lay it on me.
Creepy. Would you like to read?
Send me the link.
I'm not good at that.
What do you mean send you the link?
For the love of God, for the love of Zelda, for the love of Ganondorf's fine booty.
Here, hold on.
Rehydrated Ganondorf or original Ganondorf?
Twilight Princess Ganondorf.
Oh.
This girl said toilet princess.
I mean, that or Hyrule Warriors Ganondorf. Or Hydrated Ganondorf. Decker, have you been on my Twitter for lately?
Thank you for saying that. I need to play that.
I don't follow enough people on Twitter, so Twitter just sends me images of what everyone's liking at the time.
Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, same. I got that same thing. I'm like, I don't care about what these people are liking or sharing. Stop.
You can turn off that function in the settings option on Twitter, you know.
That doesn't fix it. It turns itself back on.
Are you stuck on home or latest? If you're on latest, then you don't get the likes. If you're on home, you get the likes.
I wouldn't know. I don't know how to work Twitch.
Twitter. Decker, does the old man need help?
Probably.
Wait, is Creepy the oldest one in here?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, he just turned 40.
You're 40?
Am I not supposed to say people's ages?
God damn, you look good for your age. I'm gonna say that.
Thank you. A lot of people have told me that this week.
I would have never guessed that you were getting close to 40. Shit.
I'm gonna be 30 soon. Someone hug me.
Hug. I mean, I can't. I've got stuff in my hands, but I'll send you a verbal hug at the very least.
Decker, it doesn't work on my.
I poked your elbow there.
Ow! No, not my elbow.
What's with Creepy's eyes? They look like he's from Dune.
I look like I'm from Dune.
Okay. Anyway, does anybody want me to actually read this goddamn article?
About Darkwing Ducks? Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, Buffalo Duck Wings.
Do I need to do I have to turn on the...
I can just bring up the thing here. I got it up.
Okay. Season 3 of DuckTales is finally making its return to Disney XD on September 21st, kicking off a stretch of 6 straight weeks of all new episodes. The return of the beloved animated series is reason enough for fans to celebrate, but this announcement actually came with some even bigger news. One of these new episodes will be an hour-long adventure featuring one of the most popular characters in the entire series, Darkwing Duck.
This makes me happy.
Very true.
Gabriel Gonzalez Vilches, excuse me. In Chile, we have Netflix, but they don't have any of the cool movies. Crunchyroll, for an example, doesn't have Cowboy Bebop. Sad. And Netflix doesn't have Alien or The Shining. Sad. Fox Play doesn't have Alien, Asylum. Oh, that sucks. Actually,
a lot of Asylum. Oh man. Oh. I am hurting my soul. With our sponsor, NordVPN.
We have a sponsor now?
No, but
there's a way to get around that.
ExpressVPN.
Gabriel, I don't know if it's too late for you. Make an American account, believe it or not. It is literally that simple. Make a Netflix account. Just say you're in America. You find some random place on Google Maps for an address, like someone's fucking house. and you can get the American shows that way. Some of the American shows.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Next time I'm in Chile, I'll try that.
What?
On Thursday, DuckTales co-executive producer and writer Frank Angonez took to Twitter to share the upcoming schedule of episodes. This included titles and air dates for the episodes, along with the note that Let's Get Dangerous, the October 19th installment, will be an hour-long one.
Sponsors, Meth Gators.
It's not a sponsor if it doesn't exist yet.
He followed that tweet up with the confirmation that the episode would include Darkwing Duck. Well, I sure as fucking hope so. Hour-long special Darkwing Duck event, he wrote in the tweet, coming to DuckTales in October. Darkwing... What I love about this is that Darkwing Duck basically outshined DuckTales like in the 90s, and yet now they feel like they have to insert Darkwing Duck into DuckTales in order to justify Darkwing Duck getting like a full, even an hour-long episode, much less his own show.
God damn it, they remade the DuckTales game. I want my Darkwing Duck remake. Fuckers.
Same here.
Why didn't they just do a do a season of the rebooted DuckTales and then look, available on Disney Plus. Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
They could have just done that.
Dragon Ball Season 2. It's what?
I have no idea what that's about.
Super.
Dragon Ball Super. It's gonna be a while, especially with everything that's going on. Your best bet is doing what I'm doing. I'm reading the manga because the manga is going to be so far ahead by the time the anime come out.
So I know
that means I have to learn to read.
You'll be alright.
You'll be fine. There's pictures, context.
Well,
Anyway.
Well, I can make a perfect right angle with my elbow. I'm very proud of myself.
That bothers me.
Congratulations.
Holy OCD Batman.
Are the Phantom and the Sorceress. They put a moonlander on the Earth. The Trickening, the Forbidden Fountain of the Everglades. Oh, I have a bad feeling about that one. Let's get dangerous and escape.
I will be right back.
Well, everyone this stream has gone off for a bit.
You haven't.
Let me beat my meat.
No, I went to the toilet.
Oh, well, I followed you. Anywho.
So, sorry, continue with the Darkwing and the ducking.
That was pretty much it.
Are they gonna bring, because I remember the last Darkwing Duck thing. Crap, what was the evil Darkwing Duck, Negaduck? It's not Negaduck.
Oh, it pretty much was Negaduck.
Yeah. Are they gonna bring him back? Because I would like them to bring him back. I think it'd be awesome. Also, I don't know why we can't just get a Darkwing Duck series already. You got an actor that's replacing Jim Cummings.
But if I read the manga, then I'm gonna have to start at the beginning like I did with Dragon Ball in the first place.
No, you don't. You just find the arc that basically that it last stopped at in the anime and watch.
But if I don't know how it went in the manga, then I'm not gonna have full proper context.
No, it's not that hard with My Hero Academia. Hey, Decker, you should watch My Hero Academia.
I just say I watched all the Dragon Ball and all the Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And then all the Dragon Ball Super.
You don't have to read. You can just read the Super arc, dude. You don't have to read the beginning again.
I need to read all of Dragon Ball if I'm gonna know where I am in story.
You're forgetting, Kat. It's Decker. He has to make everything he does unnecessarily complicated.
Or else they win!
Who are they, exactly?
Them! Yeah. The winners!
The who?
The winners!
You're starting to sound like a character in a Stephen King novel, and that's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Drink to me! Oh, boy.
Decker?
Both wine on Twitch saying the manga just adds more backstory. You don't need it, to be honest. Motherfucker, more backstory. That's exactly why I would need it.
Decker. Just find a video that does basically, here's the freaking summary of what happened in the manga.
I don't know. No summaries that need to experience. You need the full-fledged, just take it in one page at a time. Look at every line. Be like, lick Goku's butt. You know.
Deku promise. Decker. God dang you, chat. You made me call Decker Deku. Grow green hair and gain the power of All Might right now. Decker. Promise me you don't actually lick the butts of the characters in mangas and or comics, because now I'm scared.
I want to point out,
anyway.
He is the one saying this, not me.
I know. He's the one saying that he licks the Goku butt.
I know.
Which means he's going to really enjoy that thing in the comic we're working on Creepy.
I was thinking of that very same thing.
He's going to enjoy all that booty. I have done nothing but draw porn for 3 days. You think that's a joke, audience?
See, I just was like, and I was like, oof, and I was like, blah, 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 blah.
Try Sean Anderson. Yeah, Decker tried to watch Dragon Ball GT, and then he died inside. No, was it GT or Kai that you died inside?
GT.
GT was the one he died inside.
What's Kai?
Okay, so basically it's Dragon Ball Z. but like shortened. It's nothing that deep. They get rid of a bunch of the
it gets
filler
rid of
arc.
us fillers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. And gets rid of one of the best lines. I must caress them. And Frieza eating a crab. Listen, these are the few things I know about Dragon Ball Z, okay?
I swear, the first time I watched that clip on YouTube, I just could not stop laughing.
A friend of mine took that clip and then added the squeaky sound.
Oh my god, Darkwing Duck versus Batman. Someone please make that a thing.
I actually think Darkwing Duck could take Batman.
Well, yeah. Because Darkwing Duck is based on the Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also...
So, yeah, you can kick Batman's ass.
Also, Darkwing Duck has basically the powers of the cartoon universe, which is basically, you know, OP as hell.
And then there's the fact that Darkwing Duck just does not quit. Like,
no.
He keeps getting knocked down, but he keeps getting back up.
And never gonna take you
Both line says Darkwing Duck is kind of like the Shadow with Iron Man's money.
Wait, was Darkwing Duck rich and I just didn't remember that as a child?
He got a stipend from Shush for all of their tech and equipment that he would test out for them. So basically, in exchange for putting his life on the line at the risk of something exploding on him accidentally, they paid him well.
Oh, that's nice. Hazard pay.
Mm-hmm, basically.
Nothing's OSHA compliant, but at least he's getting his hazard pay.
Right.
So everyone has a strange desire to get dangerous.
He was also a freelance Shush agent. You know, he.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Also, Jar dropped $6.99 Canadian dollars, saying anyone other than Junji Ito fans hyped for the animated Uzumaki film from Adult Swim. Was that the one that I saw the one teaser for that was all black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that was from like a year ago that you were like, this is awesome! And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then you're like, actually, it's really old news.
I was excited, but then a friend of mine was like, dude, it's coming out in 2020, so it's current news. I'm like, yeah! I love Junji Ito. I love his art style. If I could commission him, I'd ask him to make Skinny All Might in Junji Ito style, because I just want to see how he would do it.
I just saw like the black and white lady like, and she look up, and there's just this big naked guy with smoke coming out of his mouth, like.
Yeah, Decker, have you ever read any of Junji Ito stuff?
You see, the problem is the reading.
Trust me, his art style is very. You can understand it very well.
I mean,
yeah.
Creepy has stopped asking me for voiceovers for things just because he's realized how hard it is to send me something in writing and expect me to actually figure out what it says.
Or, expect you to write your own damn scripts.
That too.
Oh, Scott Duncan said The Mask versus Darkwing Duck. That's not a contest. The Mask will fucking destroy Darkwing Duck.
Dude, that one bad guy in the Wait, comic version of Mask or the movie version of the Mask?
Oh, that's that? Okay. Now we're asking the real questions. Because I'm thinking of the comic book Mask. That dude was made out of genocide.
Remember, character doesn't feel pain, carves his face over and over. It gets closer and closer to the carving while talking how he can't feel the pain. Decker, you should read the Mask comics.
I know.
Oh man,
I need to actually.
Glorious.
I need to get them. Here's the thing. Like everything I've seen on the original Mask comics looks like something that I would really enjoy going through.
Yeah, and it hops different.
But I also have to be careful not to get the Mask comics that are based on this Jim Carrey movie.
We pretend they don't exist. They don't
Wait,
exist.
they exist?
They don't exist.
I don't mean that
The
jokingly.
Adventures of the Mask.
They're a thing. They exist.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Decker.
Somebody stop me.
Decker, you sound like an animatronic at Disney.
Just stop. It hurts. It's hurting me in ways I didn't know was possible.
You can get hurt.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they found that green mask in ancient Egypt.
Wasn't that one made out of like
emerald?
Some type of emerald?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the real world?
Yeah.
Yeah. They also found a container that has a bunch of gooey water that everyone wanted to take a sip out of.
Can you blame them? I mean, what?
They wanted to drink ancient water, and then there was like, archaeologists discovered ancient cheese. We want to eat the cheese! I'm like, no!
Well, movie masks and cartoon masks.
All right, this is how the stuff happened. They found mystery goo in Antarctica, and they're like, "Wonder how this tastes."
The stuff wasn't in Antarctica. They just found it. Wait, was it in Antarctica?
Okay, I don't know. It was like in a cold place. They were just doing some work, and they found some goo, and he's like, "What's this stuff? Pretty good, pretty good."
And then the stuff was traded around like drugs at the end of the movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, the stuff was pretty fucking dangerous for you, but people were addicted.
It's pretty gross.
Well, I mean, you think like that. You remember the stuff, right?
The green gooey stuff?
Not green, white. The white gooey stuff.
From where?
The stuff. The movie. The stuff.
The movie. The yogurt product. That wasn't yogurt.
Vaguely.
I just remember the stuff review, and you're eating a thing of Jell-O, and it moves, and you're like, evil!
Demon! It's like he saw the food move a little, and that's how he knows this is really bad. It's like, really? That's the thing that clued you in? Not everyone turning into the zombies. Not the fact that it eats away their insides and then crawls out as a monster. No, it moved a little bit.
Just, Oh, wait, have you guys seen any of the screenshots they released from the new Batman movie?
Oh,
with that Twilight fella?
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Did you get the article I sent you, Decker, about like they're going to use Batman, they're going to be like, this Batman movie will be focusing on Batman's trauma and how he became Batman. I'm like, isn't that every Batman movie?
Oh yeah, that's that.
Oh, I misread what Motorcycle said.
Talking about Batman's trauma just makes me think, like, exactly, like, how deep are they going? Are they actually going to go in on this? I doubt they are, because, like, a lot of people praised how far the Joker went, and in my opinion, the Joker did not go very deep at all.
Oh, you too, Decker.
From penis.
I got some shit. I mean, I got a little bit of shit early on, but by the time I finally got my long-form Joker review out, the overall public opinion of the movie seemed to have shifted more away from it's an absolute untouchable masterpiece to, yeah, it's kind of basic.
Yeah. I thought it was basic when I first saw it.
Motorcycle dropped $2 saying the stuff versus the the blob.
Who you calling a bitch?
Now, the blob would eat the stuff, but then again, that's what the stuff wants you to do.
And the stuff basically eats you from the inside. So if the blob gets eaten, it's kind of like what was that? Vampire versus Zombie on that one show that was on Spike TV. You know, the Network for Men.
Damn, that was aggressive.
No, that was their advertising. Spike TV, the Network for Men. I'm a girl. I'm watching it. But it was
it just reminds me of the fact that I'm just thinking, like, I was looking at the third party on the election cycle. You got Dr. JoJo, libertarian candidate for president, and her vice president pick. I can't remember his name, but his middle name in quotations, his nickname name is Spike. So we got Vice President Spike over here.
I'm already.
He's a podcaster. Libertarian Party, baby.
You know, I've seen someone do Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2099. I think that was a death battle, and I think Spider-Man 2099 won somehow. I don't remember how.
Thank you, Pudak. Deadliest Warriors. But they did Vampire versus Zombie, and they made it seem like Vampire wins, but then because Vampire bit the zombie and took the blood of the zombie, or the zombie bit the vampire during the fight, that, you know, it went out into the sunlight and died because the vampire was like a zombie dumb and didn't know to not go into the light. And basically, the Deadliest Warrior was doing both of you guys win, guys. We don't want to piss off you guys.
Lame.
I was legitimate, like, excited about the Vampire versus Zombie thing, and I'm like, no. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Deadliest Warrior was pretty much the official TV version of Death Battle.
Yeah. But they would do, like, historical warriors and stuff like that.
Yeah, they would set up, they would have their tests, what they would experiment and study, but it was really just an excuse to, like, try and hack through shit with an axe and see what you can do. It's like, let's do this in a way that's as cool as possible.
And then, like season 2, season 3, they were like, you know what? Instead of just doing famous warriors and all that jazz, we're going to just do famous people. George Washington versus Teddy Roosevelt. What will happen?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy.
Yes, that's what I'm hearing.
They will write each other sternly worded letters.
Because they were like, George Washington was a badass army leader of the army, blah, blah, blah. Teddy Roosevelt used to hunt bears and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yes, we all know this.
That's
I don't
Teddy
see how
Bears
vampires
about.
can drink zombie blood. I don't see how they'll get any kind of nutrition from it.
Well,
Maybe I'm
Well, I
thinking
think
too realistically.
it's either vampire accidentally got zombie.
In Interview with the Vampire, they show that one of the big rules that vampires know is you don't drink dead blood.
I think it was either that or the zombie bit the vampire during the battle, and that's what they basically did. Basically, vampire did kill all the zombies, but vampire still got infected by zombies, so therefore the zombie-vampire hybrid dies in sun. You all win, everybody!
Spike Lee had nothing to do with Spike TV.
No. It also had,
Shotgun versus KGB? Oh, I was thinking KSG. I'm like, that is a shotgun.
Oh, that's better than what I thought, what I glanced at just now. I thought it said shotgun versus KFC.
What are we shotgunning? Beer?
Oh, man.
Yeah, they did Mafia versus Yakuza. That was an episode.
I did not read the comic of Vampire.
Technically, they're both still around, right?
Yeah, that's why it was an interesting episode. Because they were basically trying their best not to offend the Yakuza or the Mafia.
So I'm just saying, they got some honor there, but also they might be missing some fingers. But I'm just like...
Wait, was there an Animal Planet version of that?
Yeah, Deadliest Predator or something like that. I remember Lion versus Tiger, and they said the tiger wins.
Well, the tiger is just beefy.
Yeah.
Well, then
tigers are made out of strong.
That's not how it works. The way it works is you get a liger.
You stop that.
Stop that.
You leave that cartoon alone.
They're great.
There was also, if I remember correctly, U.S. Navy SEALs versus was it the KGB or the Spetsnaz? It was the Spetsnaz, which is the Navy SEAL, the Russian Navy SEAL.
Shogun, not shotgun. We know you said Shogun, but when I glance at it and keep reading down, it looked like it said shotgun versus KFC.
No, it wasn't a ninja versus pirate. It was pirate versus knight, and I'm like, the pirate wins. He has weapons. Yeah, they're rudimentary, but
Wait, what kind of metal did they use?
Yeah, flintlock pistol. And blunderbuss, they also use that. But you want to know how
blunderbuss, thunder stick, or thunder pipe.
No,
hey, that's what I call my go on.
So, you want to know how the pirate wins? Basically, they establish the knight falls over because of how heavy the armor is, which I'm already calling bullshit on.
I mean, they'd be kind of used to it, I think, but
yeah. And then basically, the pirate lifts up the visor of the knight and just goes. Pah! I'm like,
that sounds lazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, wouldn't the bullets just repel off their armor?
Yeah, that's what someone because it is such rudimentary. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were just balls, like pellets, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
at the time.
Certain plate armor would have to show that it's bulletproof, and the bulletproof was that it had been shot and the bullet did not penetrate. You would have a dent. That was the bulletproof.
There was a Spartan episode. I remember the Spartan episode, and not because of why I remember the Spartan, but I don't remember if he went up against a ninja or not. I know there was the Zulu clan that went up against something, and I can't remember.
The fucking British Army.
Tried.
The Zulus went up against the British Empire and kicked their ass.
It wasn't that. No, but
Ganondorf from Legend of Zelda versus Dracula of Castlevania. Dracula, easy.
Wait. Which Ganondorf?
It doesn't matter.
It's important.
It doesn't matter because Dracula's dumb. Dracula's got dumb power.
Okay, what about Alucard from Helsing versus Alucard from Castlevania? Who wins?
Who the hell's Helsing again?
Helsing, really tall, handsome guy in red trench coat.
Come back down to earth.
With sunglasses and has the demonic shadow powers.
Buffy versus Vin Diesel. Buffy would win just because Vin Diesel would just not be fighting. He'd be stopping and just talking about how hot she was the whole time.
I don't know. Vin Diesel is a massive nerd, though. So I think if it's Vin Diesel himself versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer, not Sarah, just Buffy, the entity, he would be nerding out over Buffy.
That still would lead him to get his ass kicked.
But what if he's not like doing sexist things, like going like, "I love your shows. Your shows are awesome." Blah blah blah. You're really kicking, fangirling.
Oh, Scott took
well,
that message
and
back hella
he
quick.
likes her ass.
I saw that, Scott.
This isn't either. This is cumulative problems he would have.
Okay.
Vin Diesel versus Vin Diesel. Now we're asking the real questions.
Which one of these?
I'm just imagining shiny heads for some weird reason.
Oh boy. But yeah,
That's all I'm thinking about, just heads.
We're coming
They're
on.
shiny heads.
Coming on 30 minutes to go, so we should probably think about talking about what to do. Also, I never did a Twitter poll.
You also didn't talk about Aeon Must Die.
Oh shit, that's right. Anyway, that's a bit of a controversy.
Controversy?
That's what the British call it, a controversy.
Uh-huh.
But
explain it.
Yeah.
Words again.
The PlayStation event went through, and there were some nice games they showed off, and a lot of people really happy about that. Nothing like people saying, "Hey, your flagship title looks like ass. Please delay it for a few months." But there was one thing that was shown off called Aeon Must Die, and after it was shown off, boy, did a lot of shit come to fucking lights.
What is Aeon Must Die?
It's a game that was like, I can't remember entirely what it was. Very artsy-fartsy. Very nice looking stuff.
It looked interesting.
Very nice.
I remember it looked interesting, but apparently the work ethic behind it was, whoo, laddie. They were cracking whips, not paying nobody.
Yeah, Focus Entertainment doesn't exactly have a good track record already. And yeah, it seems that before that trailer went up, everyone involved in producing every single bit of it had pretty much been shit-canned, and their rights to it were taken illegally. Like, contracts broken, laws broken. Focus should not have this, but they're like, no, we got this thing called Aeon Must Die. Here it is. It's looking so great coming to your PS5. So an excerpt from this Kotaku article says, in total, 8 members of the Aeon Must Die creative team resigned from Limestone Games in June, according to a cache of testimonials published by former employees. The ex-employees attribute the decision to what they describe as poor working conditions at the studio and the behavior of the chief executive. The trailer was created with abuse, manipulation, and theft. The description of a third-party YouTube upload of the Aeon Must Die video reads, people who have worked on every shot of this are no longer with the company holding IP rights. Some were not even paid for their work. The real IP for the game was stolen from the creators via foul play. And there's links to drop boxes and all kinds of stuff like... It's kind of a change the channel situation with the developers here. Like, they got some receipts.
David Cage's company was horrible.
Oh. You know, when I was in my late teens, early 20s, I contemplated going into the video gaming industry in some capacity.
Same here.
Yeah,
now I'm like, wow.
Dodge the fucking bullet there!
Hold on, I'm trying to find this Twitter post I saw about that.
Yeah, I remember, like, I also considered it, but I was thinking more like design, not actually like programming, just design. And I considered it, and then I've heard like horror stories of people getting their concepts taken away, and they got no anything. And I also remember considering being a voice actor, and then I remember, voice actors not getting compensated for the money if the video game
Aeon Must Die is this really nice looking little beat 'em up. It was this weird little just crazy art style beat 'em up sort of thing. Is looking interesting. Like,
now that
not a system seller or anything, but certainly something.
Artistically, it looked great.
Something to check out.
People wasn't getting paid for the amount of like time crunch. Like they were forcing these people to do the work on this game and not giving them money.
Yeah.
So it was I want to say a word, but I don't know if I'm okay to say this word. Slavery.
What?
Almost.
Well, you call that indentured servitude.
Indentured servitude. We're not going to talk about this right now.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the trailer again right now. It looks like a great little beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Oh
Timothy
my God, all
Armstrong.
the frames of animation. Jesus Christ, that looks amazing.
Timothy Armstrong asks, is it a controversy like when Blizzard fired 800 people, then put out notice for those jobs they fired those people for at less pay?
Oh, God, I remember that. You know, it's really great I didn't go into the video game industry.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All the glowing light tech makes me think of Tron. I was just thinking, like, everyone's got, like, faces on their chests.
Why would they
It
have
more or
to-
less reminds me of this anime called Garo that I saw some time ago, and Karas.
Yeah.
Or basically
feel-
any Sentai anime.
Yeah. I was going to say...
Oh,
Like,
Sentai.
Sentai.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sentai.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's not the ones that I watch. Got it.
Not the ones with the tentacles, Decker. No, no, no. Not Fisherman's Wife. No, no, no. Or Fisherman's Wife 2. I've been watching Archer. Don't judge me.
Archer is actually one of the adult air quote cartoons that I actually like because I think it's actually funny.
I actually have one of the people who works on the backgrounds of that show. She went to high school. She went to school with me all the way from elementary school.
Oh, cool.
And her mom is a neighbor, and she used to be in the same quilting club as my grandma. And my grandma would talk about, oh, Jill, she's working on this show called Archer. Have you heard of it? I go, yeah. Yeah, she's the background designer. This was before I had a job.
Okay.
This was like years ago, and I was like scraping and trying to find a job, and I wasn't even working for the asshole boss before that. Okay. And I'm like, that's great, Grandma. That's great. Yay. I'm gonna
Sentai hentai, stop it.
I've seen that. I have been in a DVD store. This was like back in 2004.
Okay. I was gonna say I've been in a hentai. Like, wait, what?
No. I have been in a DVD store. This was back in 2004. Okay, when those were actually a thing. But I went into one, and they had an entire hentai section, and they had a Sentai hentai parody.
listen.
Lone Dragon, you bring that up, and I'm gonna ban you.
Same.
You bring that up again. Just
Don't say the name, Decker. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Anyway, here's a facehugger face mask made out of leather that was done up by Pirates Leatherworks. It's a very nice little thing. It's just something to do during Redacted, to help around with Redacted, and if you're gonna die anyway, may as well die from a facehugger.
I heard
Decker,
a face hooker.
I see, this works because it also helps keep people social distance from your ass.
Yeah. I remember you've all seen my red Mask of Red Death face mask I wore.
Yeah, you showed it to us a while back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, that has actually been really helping with the social distancing, because they look at me and then they take 5 steps back, and I'm like, thank you. I knew someone, an artist, she makes her own fabrics, and she designed basically a face mask with a bunch of penises on it, like tiny, tiny penises. And whenever a person would say, there are penises on your mask, she goes, you're not social distancing far enough if you can see the penises. I'm like,
I love it so much.
I would so do that. Like, if you can see these, we're too close. Back off. Sure.
Lone Dragon says, I'll be good, thick black daddy, and not Patricia.
I have a name.
That joke is getting old.
Is it really?
It's a bad running gag, Decker. It's a bad one. A good running gag is the Norm bit from Cheers. This is a bad one. This is the bad one. This is basically like the scrap metal bit in the Phantom of the Opera movie.
What about the I'm doing drugs, or all of the different The Predator?
Those are good.
I'm just here.
But yes. We're at about 30 minutes to go. So we should probably talk about exactly what we are working on. Facehugger versus anti-maskers. That would be great. Actually, if the facehugger was working and just clamped on automatically, so people going around without a mask, just... Here we go. Done.
Yay! They're not wearing a mask. They're gonna die in a few hours, but they're wearing a mask.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amelia. I feel like a jerk now. Have you guys heard of Shadow the Conqueror? It's quite the fantasy story and getting a YouTube adaptation in a year's time. I haven't heard of it. Sorry.
Same.
Shadow of the Conqueror. God, sounds familiar, but
My brain, when I saw Shadow of the Sea, I'm like, Colossus?
Hey, Dick and Shadow, you got a PS4, right?
Yeah, and it actually does work.
Can we
let me
borrow
that shit?
Well, okay, I also have one that doesn't work.
No.
Wait, do you have a PS4 that doesn't work?
Correct. It has its HDMI chip is like
fudged.
I think you told me about this. I think that's why I have this file saved somewhere. I just want to play Shadow of the Colossus remake. That's all.
Same here. What about The Last Guardian?
What about The Last Guardian?
Need a Mask with Weasels on it as a Weird Al reference.
Happy Weasel Stomping Day!
Now, I was thinking of the song Albuquerque, where he goes to the donut shop and they're out of everything, and it's like, well, what do you have? All I have right now is this box of 12 starving, crazed weasels. Okay, I'll take that.
Real quick, Tick Black Daddy. I have a PS4 that doesn't work anymore, but it can easily be fixed. I just haven't done that. I'll sell it to you if you want.
What's wrong with it?
I think it's I think there's either a couple of wires loose or something like that. Like it turns on, but it doesn't. The signal doesn't go all the way to the TV.
Was it caught in an electrical storm?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Well, because mine was caught in an electrical storm, and that's pretty much the HDMI chip is a pretty vulnerable place on PS4.
Okay.
I don't know why I was expecting Creepy to go like, yeah, sometimes occasionally it opens up and blood oozes out of it and starts speaking Latin.
Hello, Eddie Herda.
Hello, Eddie Herda.
Where Eddie Herda?
Anyway.
Yes, very late.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh crap! I'm frozen on your screen.
Oh yeah, Demon Souls. Oh yeah, I did hear Demon Souls is getting a remake on the PS5.
Yeah, and that just leaves me wondering: are they going to keep it as hard as it was originally? Because a lot of these motherfuckers who really like Dark Souls don't really understand that compared to Demon Souls, Dark Souls is easy as shit.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
PS5
don't remind me.
I'm just thinking PS5 is going to make a lot of sales on controllers if Demon Souls comes back in original hardware.
So 6 review was copyrighted again? Let me check that.
Damn, dude, you ain't getting no love.
Dude, it's YouTube. They hate horror. I almost said horse.
Is it like the length of the movie clips that you use or something?
Well, I mean, yes and no.
He's doing it within fair use. The problem is it's also a bloody gore
fest. The Saw 6 review doesn't show me any problems with the copyright. It just says that it's limited ads for ad suitability, so it's not serving it out to as many people. Because, after all, going through and meticulously editing all the parts to have it remove as much gore as possible is still excessively gory for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea, Decker. Next time, just do every clip reenacted with stick figures.
No, I'm saying fuck it with the Saw 7 review, and I'm just showing all the blood and gore anyway. If it's gonna be hit with not suitable for most advertisers, at least I may as well earn it.
Yeah. So,
that's my take on it.
Projects.
So projects. We know what Decker is doing. Yelling at his computer screen and reviewing Saw.
And questioning his life choices.
Motorcycle. I already beat Demon Souls back in the PS3 days. I am never touching that shit again.
But
no.
What if there's big, beautiful, naked women in it?
I was just I'm not exactly into PvP.
No.
So maybe. The fact that in Demon Souls, far too often, I was just invaded by another player and killed, and then I lost my body, and in order to get my body back, I either have to beat a boss, or I have to kill another player, and I'm just keeping getting killed over and over again because I'm so fucked, and that's making things harder.
See, Amelia Valdez, as you think it would be easy to get a sponsor, it's not. Like, you have to be deemed worthy, like, you have to have a good amount of, subscribers, view count.
And all that other stuff.
Yeah,
you still forgot the polls.
Well, I don't like the idea of getting a sponsor just because I feel like it would just really
Wouldn't that put
ruin...
a hindrance on your freedom?
Well, yeah, it would put a hindrance on my freedom. In one, it just basically like YouTube telling you, "Hey, we don't think this is suitable for advertisers," is a bit different from your sponsor saying, "Yeah, could you just not do this? Here's the money you're gonna have if you don't."
Yeah, like you can't. mention other products. You have to. They actually, some of them, they give you a script and like you have to say the script. If you actually vary it,
isn't it amazing that every single motherfucker and YouTuber out there who ever brought up Raid Shadow Legends always had a favorite character that they would play as?
Would you believe I actually watched a gamer who never got a sponsor from Raid and was like, I'm going to see what the big freaking deal is. And he's like, because it was available now on Steam.
Oh, yeah. You know. Oh, yeah.
And he played it, and it's NerdCube, if you guys want to see the video. He plays it like there's an auto button. I'm not playing. This is so boring. I'm doing nothing. How is this fun? And also, it's a money-taking machine.
Yeah,
well, there goes my sponsorship from Raid.
Yeah. Bad CGI Sharks could be a sponsor. I guess I might be. I mean, I don't know if they can spare the $5 to send me to sponsor.
Tekken movie review, no.
But mentioning this Bad CGI Sharks, the link in the description for the thing, that was an affiliate link, so I did get a kickback for every movie sold there, and I made like
$2,
$8, maybe. I don't know.
Right. We
sold there's a handful of movies sold that way, which actually surprised me because usually I just leave the affiliate link in the description and don't bring it up, and pretty much no one fucking ever clicks it.
I think it's because I don't know why.
And there was another YouTuber who someone was suggesting trying to do Amazon affiliate links, and they said they had said that they did it for a while and got nothing, so they just stopped. And I checked, and they have like 300,000 subscribers, and I'm like, yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it.
Random thing, Decker Shadow. I love the fact that on Twitch it says you're playing Doom Eternal.
Ah, shit.
I would love to see like a random Doom Eternal raid happen to you.
You're right.
I still want to see Decker play Daikatana.
It would be less stressful. Less stressful, indeed.
Wait. Which version? PC version?
The Steam version. The one that will actually boot up. When you play on it.
That is kind of important for play. I mean, I guess I could do a stream of me just punching my computer as Daikatana again and again just fails to load.
Raid Shadow Legends are giving sponsors out like candy. Yeah, because the game is shit. And they're desperate. And yet it got 4 stars somehow on the App Store. I wonder if it still does. Don't mind me.
But yeah,
paid reviews.
Projects I got going on. I got the Saw 7 review coming up, and I'm trying to have a nice little finale going for Jigsaw, of course. And that'll be the summer of Saw. I haven't posted anything to the gaming channel in a little bit. I got in a really bad spot in the brain parts, and I was like fuckered.
Sounds like me.
Mm-hmm. I was opening up to Kat about it, and she was like, "Grow some balls, motherfucker."
I was not.
So I did, and I'm feeling much better.
I did not say that. I actually did go and be nice therapy, Kat. Jesus.
Although Decker's voice seems to have dropped finally.
He finally hit puberty. That beard meant nothing. He was wearing fake facial hair this whole time.
This live stream has been taken down by Raid Shadow Legends.
God damn. Man, these latter Saw movies are woof. Oh god, Saw 7 / Saw 3D / Saw the Final Chapter, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I felt so frustrated because it was the review where I'm like, okay, if they're gonna just flag this for excessive gore, I'll just show it all. And I'm going through the movie and I'm like, none of this shit looks even remotely real.
Does it look like rubber balloons?
Balloons. One of the actual corpses looks so fake. I swear, it's like it flopping around. It's obviously latex, and it's like, come on, man. I'm gonna get demonetized for this shit, really?
Oh man. So Thick Black Daddy, what you got going on?
Shit.
Nice.
I still stream. I stream random games. That's all I can say.
He's been playing a lot of racing games.
Games, Final Fantasy 14, Monster Hunter with my... Oh yeah, that's right. I do have a BBW mod on my Monster Hunter that I made for myself. And I was like, you know what? I bet other people will enjoy this mod that I made for Monster Hunter for guys who love plus-size women. And Nexus is all like, no. I was like, what? Why no? And she needs to show her nips. Some bad flaps. And I was like, no.
Did you put it under nude mods? Because you can just put it under body modification mods and you should be fine.
I'm so confused that Nexus won't take my mod, but they'll take other people's mods where they're showing like elongated nipples.
You remember
butterwing pussy flaps?
Yeah, that's
butterfly wing.
That's one thing that makes it very difficult for me to mod Skyrim, actually, because I like the characters to be sexy, but when I kill them and I take their stuff, I don't want them to have their junk out.
What kind of fertilizer should be used in robots?
Decker, you want to know how I do it?
I don't want to be flashed by the corpse. I'm sorry.
Decker, what you do, Decker, they're usually, I know it's in Fallout, but I don't remember if it's in Skyrim mod. You get underwear mods dedicated to the
They
body
have
that you
some
use.
of those for the female ones, but for the good-looking male guys, they only come in dicks out form.
I don't see a problem with this.
I feel like
I'm just gonna have to leave the pants on all the male bandits.
What is it?
Right, you can keep the pants.
I feel like this is more of a problem with that Decker has himself. It's not like a general.
Timothy, I'm not going to play the UFC game.
He has standards.
I don't like. Well, it's not that I have standards. I don't like to play games that are simulating realism. And as a guy who has multiple black belts, just no.
Decker, why don't you?
And one green belt. I do have one green belt.
Oh, good. Decker, why don't you just basically, when you're taking the good armor off the body, you replace it with some really shit like clothing before you see the flappage.
The flappage.
Well, that might work in Skyrim because you go into the menu before, so you can like take the good pants and then put on just like one of my spare burlap pants that I carry around in my pocket for this situation, and then go. But in Fallout 4, it doesn't go into the menu. It's just the little loot boxes right there, so that's not going to work there.
You know what? I have an idea now because of that. The flappage is just like a fat guy who helicopters around using like his side flaps, right?
So his
that to decapitate. Yeah. He can grab them from the side. He can glide off buildings if he wanted to. And if he helicopters enough, he can like decapitate people. He can just throw them around them, kidnaps people, take them to his den or some shit like that.
Listen, we'll work on Methgator and then we'll workshop that thing, okay? From the people who brought you Methgator.
The flappage.
Sorry, think like that.
What the fuck is...
What? You came up with the idea.
This is gonna be like... Goddamn, it just look like ass cracks on his side. One exaggerated like butt flap to any other. I don't want to think about this no more.
Too late. I've already written the parody.
So who else is working on something?
Well, Decker, Creepy, whichever one you are.
Tara, what are you working on?
So anyway, I've got a Batman review coming up, finally. I know that'll make some people happy. And then hopefully we will move on to Gem, because we are going to be doing the finale of the show soon.
Finally!
The end of the Gem. Retrospective.
Gem. Yeah.
And then the early ones are going to get blocked worldwide and taken down and just deleted forever, and you'll have to review them again.
Don't say that, Decker. Don't say
Decker, shut the fuck up.
Thank you. So, my projects. So, I have news.
Lay it on us.
So, if you are a follower of Musical Hell, her Musical Hell review will be coming out soon. It is of Dirk Dead and Duty Done. It will come out this Monday. So It will be coming soon. And I'm already aware of the next movie she's going to be doing. I will talk about that when that video's done. And also, my Final Fantasy streams are finally premiering. Finally, you can watch me gush over Final Fantasy goodness and badly flirt with NPCs and characters that aren't real and see basically a peek into my world of flirtation and why I'm single.
Damn, that's depressing.
Welcome to my world. And, what? Wait.
I can't relate. Sorry.
You can't relate. Wait, you good at flirting with?
You know what? I can relate. I don't get dick. Damn, that's fucked up. I'm sorry. My mama didn't raise me to be this way.
Really? So that's finally coming out. Yay. And no, Creepy is in his 40s. He is not in his 30s. He's mentioned it.
I turned 40 this past week. That is one reason why there has not been a review sooner. I was celebrating my birthday, but there was also the fact that my godmother very unfortunately fell while she was at work, and Decker. She has been on the
Decker, read it, you son of a bitch. Read it this time.
Read it.
What is going on?
John Washburn says, "Happy birthday, Creepy."
Decker.
Thank you. Decker, whatever it is, just read it out loud.
Christopher Hensel says, "Great show. Had some great laughs. Glad you were on tonight." And he super chatted, donate $100. So,
yeah, cuck.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Christopher.
We try to make Decker read the expensive ones because, you know, the expensive ones deserve Decker reading.
Did you say you cock, or did you call him a cuck?
Yes.
Amelia Estevez question. I've commented above this one.
Wait, what question are you talking about, Amelia? I don't see no question. What? I'm trying to figure out what question you're on about. Could one of you, Thick Black Daddy Decker Shadow, could one of you Google Shadow of the Conqueror and give your opinion on the synopsis?
Shadow of the Conqueror.
What did he kind of sound like that one character from Futurama?
Now is that Shadow? Is that Shadow with a W or an O?
W,
I'm gonna kick you in the good nut.
He has a good nut.
He has one good nut.
Well, he has one more than me.
Synopsis. Shadow of the Conqueror synopsis. Okay. There's a book here. Says Shadow of the Conqueror Chronicles of Everfall, Book 1. Where's your synopsis?
Part of the Everfall series, huh?
Where the hell's your synopsis?
Okay, you have my interest.
I don't see a synopsis, lady. Oh, okay. Open, you son of a... Read more.
Who better to fight back the darkness of the world than one responsible the most for it? Dalen, lame ass name, once known as the Great Bastard.
Well, okay, Dalen's a step up, I guess.
Yeah. The Scourge of Nations, Dalus, the Conqueror, has lived in hiding since his presumed death. Burdened by age and tremendous guilt, he thinks his life is coming to an end. Quack.
Is that all you can say? Quack.
Unbeknownst to him, but knownst to us, he is about to embark on a journey towards redemption where his ruthless, read more, abilities might save the world. Many battles await. With friends to be made, and a past filled with countless crimes to conflict. All the while trying to keep his true identity a secret. Hey, are you that bastard? No? Indeed, it might be too much, if not for the fabled power awaiting him. Everfall is a world of perpetual day, where the continents float in an endless sky. If one jumps from the continent, they will fall for many hours before returning to the same place from which they fell. Skyships rule the air, powered by shining sunstone and industrial darkstone. A legendary order of knights bears mystical powers which they use to hunt out the dreaded shade, monsters that regular people turn into if trapped in darkness for the length of a fall. It is a world of enchanted swords, merciless monsters, mystical knights, and hard magic, filled with tales of wonder and adventure. Read less.
Viagra? Lone Dragon, tag him. Tag him and ask him now. What? He's right
It's because
there.
you pay attention to the chat more than us.
He's literally right there. You can't miss him.
So, Cat, what you working?
Oh,
no, everyone said what they're working.
She already said it.
Okay,
she already said it. Shows how much he pays attention.
Okay.
Oh, I do plan
Going
on
over hot characters I will never have because they're not real.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
Oh, and I'm still working on making fail videos for my Twitch stream.
How's that going?
Well, apparently I've been doing too damn good, so not a lot of fail clips.
From the stream I watched today.
What stream you watched today?
The Forza one.
Oh yeah, I did play Forza today.
Yes, I was there reminding you, hey, this show is coming up in 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, I remember. Did I win?
Yes.
I gotta play more Forza. Downloaded the damn patch over the course of 3 fucking days.
Only 3 days?
Wait, which game?
Forza Horizon 4.
I didn't know you had that game. You should play with me sometime.
I was playing that on. I play it on xCloud. Play it on my Xbox One X. Occasionally find some ass crack of the map where you've been before and just passing through a speed trap and just casually winning it. And I'm just there like for an hour trying to beat your score. Like, I did it by 100th of a second.
This is like Timothy's 4th time asking this, and I feel bad that nobody is responding to this. He said, what do y'all think about EA and Epic Games shareholders demanding their CEO to take pay cuts?
Ooh.
As in they lose the money and they're going to take that money and give it to the actual people who have been not getting money because of redacted?
And hey, you know what? That's kind of
that's an interesting shareholder demand.
Not redacted related, obviously. But I remember the previous CEO of Nintendo.
Yeah,
that was actually struggling a bit.
Satoru Iwata.
Iwata. He willingly took a pay cut and gave it to his employees.
I like that. Whatever happened to Iwata?
He died.
Oh, Cat forgot. Shut up. I can't keep track of everyone who's died.
I know Lone Dragon. I know. And he still having to respond. Answer the man question.
He never reads.
Did he fall asleep?
Testing.
Creepy. When a sea monster will be eating ice cream, please. I don't understand. I read it for you. Someone give me a cookie.
Oh god, Fractured Vision says, "Witness my magic. It is hard."
Someone said something about my hard magic? What?
Okay, I could barely understand what Kat was reading aloud because everything was trying to come through at once. So,
okay,
Kat, could you repeat?
Okay, Decker Shadow, will you watch the Star Chaser Legend of Oron, please?
I have not, and I most likely will not because I keep forgetting because I'm an idiot.
Hey Decker, how about you Google it right now and remind yourself? Creepy. Could you ask Creepy when a sea monster will be eating ice cream, please? Freeze.
I was actually going to talk to Kindle about that tomorrow.
And now someone's asking about Decker and Dragons.
Well, that's what D&D means, don't it?
No, it means dicks and dogs.
Anyway, Baldur's Gate
and dogs.
The new Baldur's Gate game. I think it looks pretty sweet, but it also, I don't know. It's just like, I got so much to play on Game Pass. Is it coming to Game Pass? If so, I'll download it. If not, I might wait for it to go on sale.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, at least he's honest. Now I'm hungry.
It's when you just get Game Pass and it's like, hey, here's like 200 fucking games for you to play. You got plenty of shit to take up your time. I'm currently playing Carrion, doing pretty good at that. Ate a lot of people.
Oh, are you enjoying being the little squishy boy?
I'm not little anymore.
The big squishy.
Oh,
you're basically you're like the Thing.
Yeah.
The Thing.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
I think one of the most fun parts I had was when I was like in the vents over one spot and I saw a bunch of unarmed people and one heavy armed guard guy.
And you ate the heavy armed guard guy first?
I broke the vent and I brought a tentacle down, grabbed the heavily armed guard guy, yanked him up into the vent and chewed on him. But those guys, you don't eat them. They just kind of stay corpsey. But after you get your parasite power, then it's like the room full of innocent, unarmed people just sees the vent explode, tentacle come down, grab the guy, blood everywhere, and then his corpse just... And then I took my other tentacle, and I went parasite tentacle, into his corpse, which reanimates his dead ass. So he gets up...
Why are you not streaming this?
Standing there... And there's everyone else there, just unarmed, and I'm there like... it was like this reverse horror. The reverse horror situation of Carrion is so fun. Being the monster and creating such terrible situations.
It's like there's this one streamer who I follow who's doing Carrion, and they just keep doing this cutesy, adorable anime voice, going, "Hello, Mister. Please, can I eat your face and go nom 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 so I can get big and strong?" Nom nom nom. It's just like the whole time playing it, and I'm just like. It's so adorable and wrong, and I love it. It's like, what's this? Ow!
It's the Boji Woji.
I play a game from the Thing's perspective, pretty much, except the Thing can't directly turn into another person unless you do the parasite thing, where you just kind of stick your tentacle in someone and then you control them for a while.
Is the tentacle in the butt or in the neck? Because I need to know if it's Futurama-based or a different type of base.
Graphics aren't quite good enough for me to figure that one out. It's Devolver Digital 2D.
All right.
Thoughts on Hulk by Ang Lee. It sucked. The end.
Who's Ang Lee?
Exactly. Good answer.
Was that the Hulk one which involved the baby abuse? Or was
a lot of
the
YouTubers are right now doing the definitive edition of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 in preparation for the new Baldur's Gate game. I can't do that because I'm not good enough.
It's Baldur's Gate.
I'm going to yell at it even more than I did at XCOM. And I quit XCOM because I suck too bad at it.
Oh shit! Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Yeah, I know the song.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have Open Your Heart on Beat Saber.
No shit. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Did you find the Macarena yet?
I haven't looked for it, honestly.
YMCA?
That would actually be fun. I do have Thriller.
It's a Small World after all?
Hell no.
What's that, young men capping ass?
Anyway, we're at time.
And we're at time. So.
And we're gonna go eat a cake.
Yes. But yeah, this has been a good amount of fun. Got a lot of things going on, but also I've been slacking on a lot of things. But that's because I've been feeling horribly depressed.
And apparently, it's our job to help him feel not depressed.
That's why I'm like, this Batman stuff, they say they're going to focus on trauma. They better actually focus on trauma, because this shit actually goddamn matters, okay?
You know what's weird? Jack from The Shining basically went insane in 4 months, yet he had 3 people to talk to, a really big house, and a fully stocked kitchen. How did he do... how did the guy get so insane so quickly?
We'll find out next
Evil
time.
Place? Stephen King? Ghosts? Or maybe just that it was played by Jack Nicholson.
Gotcha. I'll believe that last one more than any other.
Valid. Ow, my arm.
But yeah. Oh, I got 25 bits on Twitch. Carrion stream soon. I'm pretty close to beating the game, I think. I've already been through like every area, but it's just I got to the control room and it was just showing a list of like all the areas, and it's like every single one's been breached, most things have been killed, but only 50% of the biomass in what's one spot. I'm like, do I go there then? I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck to go. I wish the game had a fucking map.
No TV and no beer make Homer something.
But
we'll find out in episode 74.
Wait, we're at episode 73?
Maybe. Thank you all for watching. I've been Decker Shadow.
I've been that long-haired creepy guy.
I've been Kat. Hi, sorry, I was waving to my mom.
I've been the large African father.
And remember, don't royally fuck over your developers. You need them for developing. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Night, guys.
Good night.